Yep, I haven't muted you, by the way. Welcome to the Out There channel, live stream 118. Not sure if the volume's working. It's kind of blinking now. So we've got a new setup, new computer. So let's see how we go. Cue some music and change the intro. Here we go. How's the music sound there? How's the music sound?
Sounds good.
I heard myself. I hope it's
Really
rotating. I think it's rotating. So, not exactly by that timetable today, but yeah. Gonna do a live stream later than not at all. The counters are updating. Coming up to 9 o'clock in New Zealand. Tonight we got John with us from Tucson on Discord. If you want to join us on Discord, hurry up and join the group. I think these timings have changed again. That's alright.
How long is your intro?
I don't know, I haven't actually timed it. About 3 minutes, I guess.
Okay.
Not that long. Hello. Good to be back. We'll just try and test it out a minute. Okay. Just pause that. Sounded like it was recording, alright. And the CPU's sitting about 90% at the moment, 80%, 90. So let's see, does that work still? Good to be back. So we haven't seen Jamal for a while, actually. Let's change to desktop. Yep. Got that paused, haven't I? Yep. Okay, here we are. And now I'm in the corner here on my cam, although it's backwards. So it's opposite to the direction I'm sitting. But that's alright. And you can see here I've got one of my t-shirts on, the one with the guy being abducted. Let's see. Can't read what it said now. Oh, they taste good. They taste good, deep fried and crispy. So that's one of my designs there on the shop, and hopefully that's working. I think I closed it down accidentally, actually. Let's open it back up again. I'll type my welcome message. Is that starting, or is it just running slow?
It's just running slow.
So we've got a keyboard here, but slightly different alignment to my old one. At least I know if I press the keys, it's showing up, I think. Not sure if it's starting up or not. I'll just double click it again. Here we go. Now it looks like it's moved downwards or something. What's happened here? Why is it not moving? Is that the edge of it? Oh, that's good enough, guys. Actually, we might already have a copy open. Just thought we had it minimized, did we? That's probably why. Oh, it's plugging. Oh no, nice it is. Yeah, got one open already. Suppose that's in the wrong place too. No? That's weird, isn't it? The second window opened up in the wrong place. Oh, does it sort of tile it, does it? Does it move it along one instead of over top of each other? Maybe. I don't know.
No, they should be one on top. No, they should be tiled. Mine are at least in Chrome.
Yeah, I think it depends what settings you got. So, yeah, the font's a bit small now, isn't it? But it's alright, I guess. Just when I zoom in. Yeah. So we've got a new setup. Obviously, there's going to be a few niggles until we get it. I've got to remember that key is moved. You can see it's lagging a bit there for some reason. Welcome to the OT channel. Yeah. Live stream 100. I have to get used to the E key not being on the numpad now. What's that key next to? Oh, that's what it is. Tab. It puts a space in, doesn't it? There you go. Cool. And you got the Discord up there, John, for people that want to join our voice channel. That's the link. Is that the one you just copy and paste from?
That's the one I got from your about. And as long as they have the Discord app,
you've posted in a YouTube link. Where's that going to?
That takes you to Discord.
No, it's not. It's going to YouTube. You've got a circular going back to the same live stream. That's not the Discord, mate.
Oh, what did I do that? I'm sorry. Let me get rid of it. Hang on.
Yeah, get rid of it and post the correct one.
Correct. You are correct. Yeah, let's retract that message.
Well, we ain't got no one watching yet. It's almost coming up to 8 minutes. 8 minutes into it.
All right,
that's all right. That's all right. Oh, just go underneath my one.
There we go. Got the channel.
Retracted.
Yeah. About Discord. Copy link address.
So you can't see me typing anymore because my picture's over top of it. I suppose that's all right. Just gives us more room for the chat rather than seeing what I'm typing.
Actually, this does take them. It takes them from YouTube and redirects them to Discord. So
that's weird.
Yeah,
can't you just put?
Yeah, this is the right one.
Can't you just post the Discord link? What you do is click on it yourself, and then you copy it from the tab.
Mm-hmm.
And then it gets rid of that YouTube business in front. Because I came across that before. Yeah, it's a YouTube redirection link. What you do is you click on it yourself, and then you just go on to the address bar.
It takes you directly to the server in Discord.
Yep. No, but it gives you it should give you a join the room link with a number on the end. If you copy that and paste it. Where are you copying it from? You copied it from YouTube? My YouTube tab, are you?
I copied it from your about page on YouTube. Yes.
Yeah, but you got your own
Discord
one.
link.
You got your own one too. If you copy it from Discord, you won't get that redirection. If you go to
Okay.
if you go to lobby, I think we put it in there at the top. You scroll
here we
down.
go.
Scroll down a couple.
Yeah, here we
I
go.
think. But maybe you should put
Copy. Let me go back in here.
at least I think it is. Did we got no messages pinned there? Maybe you should put it in general.
Oh, come on. You said get rid of it. Oh, what? You won't let me, huh? Now it won't let me remove the link from the YouTube redirect. What's happened there? All right.
I don't know.
That's the one right there. Discord app, and that's our room and all that and stuff.
Well, we got two
Why won't
watching.
it let me get rid of it?
Well, I think you should post it in the live section. Just put it under post links and then pin it so it's always there, so you know it's there. Is it your one? I think it's in lobby. So who's out there watching? We got some extra person on.
I don't know.
No.
I don't see anybody from our group.
So
in Discord.
Yeah, I'm in the corner now of the live stream, and the light that makes me see the keyboard better, which I've got it sort of on half brightness, is in the way. So that's what you see there in the corner. Oh, we got 3 watching now. Cool. I don't think it's sent out the notification that Google's playing up. It's taking forever to render videos, so I'm not sure what's going on there. But it does seem to be going a bit better at the moment. Would be good to see some new faces around here, like Todd. Where are you, Todd? Oh, there you are. Speak of the devil. He's in the bottom there. So he must have been on Google Plus, were you?
Todd Q.
You're meant to be getting into Discord more every day so we can talk to you. But anyway, it'd be good that you're joining us. What time is it where you are? It must be really late. Because we started later than we normally do here. Todd. Can you hear us okay? It's all a new setup.
If you can hear us and you want to join in, just click on the Discord link.
Yeah, when you come in to chat and talk to us.
That'd be great.
It would. You got to give him. You got to give him live stream access role. I don't see him in the list.
Oh, do you already have him in there?
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, actually, you do have him in here.
Oh, do we? I don't see.
Live chat group.
Oh, he's not in Discord. He's not in Discord then.
Todd Q is.
That's
Todd.
Yeah, Todd Q.
Yeah.
That's him. Can't see him in the side list there.
Okay. Yeah, he's now got approval for live chat.
I can't see him. Where is he? Oh, yeah, he's down the bottom there.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's approved for live chat if you want to jump in. I forgot I was in the post links section.
Oh, good. He's going to Discord, so.
Oh, cool. It'd be good.
Yay. Yep.
I don't even know what he sounds like. Everybody will complain that they hate their voice on speakers. They all sound different. But if you get a pair of headphones, you can amp up the bass and it makes you sound a wee bit better. So how's the feedback going?
It's okay.
Todd. We should be getting echoes now.
I'm getting echoes, definitely.
Yeah, because I put the monitor on to see if it's going through. Sounds all right, though.
All right.
So Todd's joined us. Let's see.
Oh, where is he?
I thought he was. He's not typing in the side chats.
There he is. Yeah, he's there.
Watching.
Todd, go ahead and click under live stream. Click on the live chat for OT live stream. and then connect.
I might have to show him on the screen. Has he got YouTube up at the moment?
Did you pin that thing that you made for Rob?
Yeah,
that
but
shows the screenshot.
Yeah, that's only for lobby and mothership though. But you have to scroll down.
Oh,
You have to scroll down the side on the left.
right.
Let's see if I can bring it across on the screen here without it killing. There it is. It's getting crazy slow though. Okay.
Utilities.
So this is our Discord group. For those that want to join, this is how you get access to our group through that side link there. And Todd, if you're watching the screen, you need to scroll down here. You'll be up the top here with mothership and lobby. The ones with the envelopes are text rooms only, and the ones with the people and speech things after it is the speech rooms. So we've got mothership, which is our approved users room, and we've got lobby down here, which is basically everybody can join into that room there. And we got lobby text, and if you scroll down here, we got alerts open. You can shrink it down, see, with a little arrow on the side, makes it expand or shrink down, so you can hide stuff. But if you keep scrolling down here, you'll find UFOs section and paranormal and science, and keep going down. Adult content, and if you go back up here somewhere, where's the live stream one? It was just under moderators, I think. Here it was here. Yes. So you go to live stream. It's got what is that on the side? What icon is it? Oh, it's got a planet Earth icon on the side. Click on that little arrow to bring it down, and click into live chat for OT, and you can start talking to us for the first time. And you can, these are text rooms here with the envelopes with a little heart on it, and these ones, the grey room is for a help room for prepping for live streams, and here's the live one down here down the bottom. So I'm not sure if you saw that or not. What's he saying on the side? Anything?
Yeah, I hope so. It's just that I need to be reading down the side.
I haven't seen him.
Okay, look at the Discord.
Oh, what happened there?
Yeah, he's showing live on the right-hand side. Just need to get him into the lobby or something so I can yank him down into live chat.
He's not talking to us. I think he might have gone.
Oh, he's showing green.
On with the show. On with the show. So we did a test earlier, which ain't listed here, but this is the current live stream here. Is he going to join us or not? Well, until he does, I'll carry on and I will do presentation. And I'll keep Discord minimized down there in case he wants to be shown again. 3 watching, 3 like, cool. We need to get Jamel into Discord. I still got a voucher for him to get a free t-shirt, so, or whatever he wants really, for the same value. So it could be a hat, or you could pay extra and upgrade it to any other item of clothing. But yeah, he's got to come in Discord so I can give it to him. Obviously I can't make it public. I'm just trying to rearrange it myself here, but got the light in my face on the capture. Yeah. Oh well, that's all right. We ain't gonna get much better than that. I think I've been bitten tonight. I took the dog out before, and now I've got this little lump on my wrist that's itchy. We got some sandflies type bugs here. You don't see them; they're so small, but they bite
we
you.
call them no-see-ums here.
You call them nits
because you can't see them.
You call them nitwits.
They're nasty.
Yeah. So let's see.
Yeah.
Let's catch up for a week of stuff, I guess. Let's see if we can get secureteam playing first. We need to go over some of his stuff. But he's been slacking lately. He's only been putting out one video a week now instead of every day. He used to do it, didn't he? Until his channel built up, and then he realized he didn't have to. So I think I'm going to have to do the speaker icon up here. It's a new add-on. What's that there? I don't remember seeing that before. What's that little symbol? A login thing. Log into Chrome. I don't want to log into Chrome. Come on, get back out. So let's see. Is it going to go to the right speaker? Nope. Well, at least that's coming up pretty fast now. That's how it should be. See that?
Yep.
That was really quick. So where did we last end this? Was it the night vision one, or was it not good if I...
No, it was just...
Yeah, I think it was.
The first one. Oh, was it?
Night vision. What was that one again? Let me just get back to that one.
I don't remember.
Oh, we got sound, have we? Just pause it for the time, sound for the time being. Was it not playing? All right. Helps if you didn't pause it. If you click on the screen, it pauses it, right? It'd be good if you could customize that, because that could be a bit of a pain. So the font's nice and big and easy to read down here. How's that looking for comments? Looking all right on your screen. We're now 1080p instead of 720. It's taking longer for it to render stuff. Let's open this one up. So let's see. I think this one Scott Brando talked about. He said that the pilots admitted that they now believe they were balloons. Aircraft sees mystery object over Las Vegas night vision. Oh no, that was another one, wasn't it? Let's see. Let me bring up my Twitter account because I did post stuff there. Gotta get up to speed, Paul. Gotta get up to speed. How's Todd going on? Is he in the side? Oh, he's in the side now. What's he saying? Todd, are you in Discord or not? Can't seem to get any joy out of Discord. Why not? I said the platform. You need to get on board with it. It's really easy to use. It's not that hard at all. But you're already a member, so you just need to type. You just need to type this in, mate. I'll see if I can.
Should I send him an invite?
No, hang on.
Okay.
Okay, Todd. I'll tell you what to do. We'll just get you on.
Yeah, Paul will get you in.
If you're already a member, all you need to do is bookmark this. As soon as I post it, hang on. I can get the right keys in the right place here. So you need to go to discordapp.com. right? And that will come up with a tab where you need to log in, and up the top right hand corner. So if you click on that link there, it should open up. I'll just quickly show you for those that might want to know how to get onto Discord. But you need to use the invite link if you're not already a member of the channel. So you need to go just HTTP, I think it's secure s /Discord.
Secure team. Oh, that's funny.
Did I say secure team? Secure. Secure web. No team in it. So you just type in that.
Yes.
And if you're not logged in, I suppose it might screw up because I'm trying to log in twice. Up the top here, I have a login one, same as Google has. Discord app. What have I typed in wrong? Oh, like my front of the stuff got chopped off. It's very hard to do it when you're already logged in, you see. Discord app. Up there's a login box. Normally, just stay logged in. Normally, say don't log out. You just stay logged in. Reload. Why is that not working, guys? Here we go.
I don't know.
Okay, so it hasn't automatically logged me in because I'm not connected to this browser. Whew. So at the top here is a login box. You just click on that. Don't worry about any of the other stuff here. So easy, even Tyler can use it, right? Yep. I don't know if he's on Discord yet, is he? So I'll just go back to the one that's logged in. So when you're logged in, you should go green. At the moment, you're down in the offline section here. So you need to come up here when you log in.
And see, that's where he's at.
No, he's not logged in still.
He's logged. Oh, he logged back out. Shoot. Sorry. Pay attention, John.
Did you go to the link I told you? I did type it in correctly, didn't I? Probably didn't put the S in front, but maybe it automatically switches anyway. Are you logging in or trying to? Give us some feedback.
I'll send him an invite.
No, he doesn't need it. No, he doesn't need an invite. He just needs to go here, and he needs to log in again. As long as he hasn't forgotten his ID and password, he should be okay.
Okay.
Can you see it? I'm just wondering if my cam is hiding it. My cam should be just below it, the last input, I think. As soon as I go zoom, I can't see it. Let's see. Yeah, I think it's here. Oh, I heard something.
There he is.
Hey,
there he is.
He did it. See, I knew he could. Okay. Now, you need to go down the side, Todd. Down the side like I was showing.
The left-hand side.
And scroll down just below, let's see, special ops officers. That's where we set up Earl Grey with his own office, my office, and Mad Scientist. We got Chris Cogswell in our group as well. And if you scroll down just below that and click on the little side thing, you can open up live stream and click into live chat. Well, if you go into lobby, John will be able to drag you down to anyway. If you can't find it, we can drag you into it. I think he's sending messages, new mentions. Here we go. He's down in the UFO section. So you need to go upwards. So you just need to scroll back upwards. You're just below the live streams. Live streams is first, and then the other rooms are below. Just scroll. You just click on the site and scroll like I'm doing here. And you get access to all the different topics and chat rooms. Okay. History lesson, how to use Discord. Well, we haven't really got anything planned today. This is really just a sort of catch up and just to see how well it's going to go with the new setup. Can you just jump into, let's see, is there a chat room there? Actually, I can drag you up. I can drag you up if you can't find it. Let's see. Where is he?
Where's he?
Oh, I've lost him. He was in that room before, wasn't he? Where's he gone now?
I don't know.
New message. Where's gone here somewhere? I can't drag him because I can't see him. Where are you, Todd? What room are you in? I can't see you in any room. Have you clicked out? Click into one of the rooms so I can talk to you. Todd, you're almost there. You just got to go into a room, text room. Drop you into text room. I can drop you into live. John's got to do this sort of stuff too. He's got to learn how to do it too, to help people out. You know.
Absolutely.
Come on, Todd. Todd. He might need to mute YouTube once he gets in too, because it will probably get echo. Oh, what did I do now? What happened there? Is it still working? So where is he? No idea still. Get an idea.
Yeah, he's still in there. He's online.
Post into Discord somewhere so we can drag you. I should have grabbed him when he was in here. I didn't think about grabbing him.
Todd Q, there he is. Got him. I got you, Todd. Hang on.
He's found you. You're on Mothership.
Dang it. I can't get it to scroll. This is unreal. Come on.
You might have to minimize some of the rooms. Hang on, we'll just drag you down. Hang on. I'll do it if it works. It's going a bit slow though. Where's
There we go. Can I get him still? Shoot.
I don't know. Did I get him? Where's he gone?
I don't know.
Where's he gone to?
Shoot.
I've lost him. Mothership gone.
Go back into the mothership, Todd. At the very top of the page.
I gotta shrink it down.
The guards are coming to arrest you for trespassing.
Oh, I've done it wrong. Shouldn't be this hard, Todd. Shouldn't be this hard. Where are you? I can't see where he's posting. I can't see him, mate.
Okay.
I can't see him. Where's he gone?
I don't know.
He's not in the side chat.
There. He's not there.
Can you post a message, Todd?
He's not there. New on that. UFO chance for betting.
Okay.
No.
There's got to be an easy way to. Shame you can't drag him from the right-hand side to the left-hand side. That would.
I know.
That would solve the whole problem.
That would be too easy.
New message. He's down below. Where is he? I don't see him.
UFO chance.
Does this just work like this? Can you guys hear me?
You got it, Todd. You got it.
Oh, yes. Finally.
Well done.
Okay.
Well done, sir. Well done.
All right. Well, that's at least this end of it. I don't have any picture on my screen aside from our icons,
No, it's
though,
only a
and
chat
just a
room.
gray background.
No,
Okay,
it's
so
only a voice
at
room.
the top here's live chat streams. Do I hit that icon at the top with the little earth on it, or what?
Todd, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. How do I get a picture on the screen besides just our icons here?
Oh, you don't. You have to go to the YouTube channel
So you
to
watch
watch
it on.
the stream.
Okay, you go
But
to the
chat goes through
YouTube.
Discord.
Yeah, you go to YouTube, but mute it. And
Yes,
it's like 30 seconds behind us here. Okay. Discord's a wee bit too big.
Let's see. So I exit this program and go back to YouTube. Is that
No,
No.
no.
Keep Discord running. Keep Discord running, and then open a separate YouTube channel in a separate tab.
Gotcha.
So you have
Okay.
both of them running. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Can you still hear me?
We can.
Yep, absolutely.
Okay, and now I can see what you're doing.
Yeah.
How's the volume levels looking though? Say hello.
Yes, sir.
Good enough. On with the show.
On with the show. So you can now see what we're doing. You got. We'll do this. Minimize Discord again. Okay.
Yes, I can.
It's not that hard. More you use it, the more easy you'll love it. Anyway, so just trying to go to my Twitter account here. So you hear, because you're in Discord, you will hear it in real time, and YouTube's always encoding it on the fly, which is like 30 seconds behind. So generally you mute it on the screen, but when I'm showing something on the screen, you got to remember it's a delay of 30 seconds. So if I'm showing a video or something, so here we've got secureteam up before, and you'll hear it. I think I got it set so you can hear it in your headphones now. I'll just play it so you can. I think it's not going to the right voice room again. Hang on. Going to the voice channel, I mean. Oh, yes. For some reason, it always switches back. Probably because I brought Discord over, maybe. Is that working now?
Data, recordings, and that's what I want to show you today, because they came out with this new news report titled Air Controller Wowed by Pilot's Ability to See Mystery Object Over Las Vegas with Night Vision. It has the subheader reading, quote, an air ambulance pilot was flying west of Las Vegas when something odd caught his night vision goggles.
Now, I just don't know if it's the same one, but we'll see if we can get UFO interests one. He put up something that it was actually miter balloons. Just wonder if it's the same airline pilot. Are you still here, Todd? You will hate your voice on recording, by the way.
Yeah, I'm here.
Yep. Well, it's good for you to finally come and talk on live with us. We always ask members if they got any UFO stories or sightings themselves to actually talk about it on air, so we can just add you into the members' stories and on Discord. So yeah, I don't know if you've seen any UFOs yourself. Have you? While we're looking, Todd.
I had a strange experience when I was about 9 years old, but that was more of an abduction. I've got too much feedback on this end. I'm going to have to get rid of this looping thing going on here. So I've got to either mute YouTube or something.
You got to click on the speaker mute on YouTube and just listen on your headset through Discord. Are you there, John?
Yeah,
okay.
I'm here.
Let me try that.
Yeah, you got to mute the YouTube if you're on Discord with us. That always gets people called out because they get the echo. they hear themselves talking, right? 30 seconds later, which kind of makes you stutter. That's why I say to you, blah, 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 I go blah, because I'm hearing myself being fed back into the headset. So I have to mute it so I don't hear myself. Else it comes out like this here, if I show you. This is what I hear when I've got it monitored. I hear myself talk back. So you hear me twice, you see. So you can see, if you forget to mute it when you start the intro, welcome to the Out There channel, you get it feedback to you and it sort of throws you off. So, yeah, I think Scott put up something about a pilot sighting. So let's see if we can find it. Looks like he's put up a bit more on the latest episode of Tyler's here.
Okay, just now, if I can.
Is that the one? Let's see. Ooh. Oh. Something going on there. I think I've gone down too far. Interesting update, probably there. Was it? Let's see. Oh no, plastic bag. Whatever that one is, I don't know. Come on, Scott, where is it? Is that the one? Los Angeles. A meteorite did not crash in downtown Los Angeles. It was just a film shoot. Okay. And that wasn't it though. That's another video. This one here, I think. Flying objects. Look, downtown Los Angeles. Oh, let's have a look at that one while we're looking at that. Okay. So that was a skydiver with flares on to simulate, I guess, for a movie. Okay.
That's great.
This shows how people can be mistaken by simple stuff like that. Seems to be zoomed in too much though, doesn't it? What's it set to? 200%? That should be right. Okay. That wasn't the one I was looking for though. It's going a bit slow this at the moment. So what's this one? Full streak hole has gone viral. I don't think that's it. Let's have a look at it anyway. Come on. I can hear someone talking. It won't scroll until it's loaded.
Okay.
So, yeah, it's one of those circular holes you get in clouds. They reckon it happens when a plane passes through, going up diagonally through a cloud layer, and it causes the crystals to suddenly become water droplets again from ice suspended in the cloud layer, and it sort of opens up into a big hole. That's what they think now, because of the hot engines, of course. So we've seen a few of those in the past. That web page is taking forever to load though. Secureteam nonsense. We've yet to come up to that one. What was that one there? Oh, here we go. Hi Tyler. The pilot believes that the object in question was Mylar balloons. So is that the one we're looking at? Here is the video. Very impressive. Oh, that's a I dressed up looking like a white blob, so it doesn't show up in the video, I guess. If we zoom in, what we look at here.
Click on it. Can we watch it?
Suppose
I
you
want to
can.
see it.
Is that Los Angeles?
It looks, yeah.
It looks too dense to be Los
definitely
Angeles.
Los Angeles. Yep.
Is it really that busy? It's got something Red Bull on the side here.
Oh God.
Oh, well, we'll click on it and see if it plays, but I don't know if it does.
Talk about built-in advertising in the movie. There it was. Red Bull. Wonder how much they paid for that spot.
Yeah, we got to be careful of that because we're not allowed to have ads on our live stream. That's why I got ad blocker on.
Okay.
Red Bull's obviously advertising, so we can't play it without losing our live stream.
I understand. I understand.
Here we go. Finally, about mystery object seen above ambulance pilot night vision. Right, night vision. That was it, wasn't it? So. About the mystery object over Las Vegas seen by air ambulance pilot with night vision. The alleged UFO was most likely Milo balloons war zone. So that's the one Tyler's playing. Took a few days, but we finally got comment from Air Methods. Here is what the director of communications sent me. Hi Tyler, the pilot believes that the in question were Milo balloons. So that must be on Twitter, is it? Oh, what happened there? So it was at the very top. Let's see if we can get a link to it. So this is the one here about the same thing. Is it Los Angeles? Yeah, Los Angeles. See, it's exactly the same one. So we'll just play it anyway and have a listen.
Aided eye. We have the audio of his report. And so, well, before we go any further, I want to play you guys that audio recording. So this is the odd exchange where the pilot is reporting this UFO at around 7,000 feet around the Southern Hills area of Las Vegas. So give this a listen.
Arceer 21, radar contact 15 to the west of Las Vegas. VOR, go to Bravo Airspace.
Hey, 21, position checked. And just to advise, it looks like I have some sort of object over the Southern Hills area. Looks to be about 7,000 feet. Could be a balloon or something along those lines. It's just unlit, so just advise.
Okay, I'm not seeing anything in that area, but that's not to say, like you're saying, there's something out there.
Yeah, I can only see it. I got night vision goggles on. I can only see it through the goggles.
Oh, that's awesome.
I think I said that on Twitter, didn't I? I said I think this one's going to be...
Okay, so as you just heard, they saw something out there. This pilot, he could only see it using night vision goggles. And he even said in the recording, could be a balloon, could be something man-made. But on the other hand, from what I've heard and my sources, because I've done many videos in the past where I've had Air Force pilots contact me, I did the whole big story,
Bullshit.
No, the guy cracks me up, man.
He's just full of it, isn't he?
Everything is a friggin' mystery to him.
Yeah.
Yep.
And every object is a UFO. But if we go to my channel, I think I actually did post about that some stage. That was out there channel. Yeah, there we go. Might have to reduce the size of the font here, though.
Paul has been working on this laptop for days.
Yeah, so I'm sort of way out of sync now. I'm trying to get myself into sync. Oh, here we go. What's that one? Okay, so it could be a black solar balloon night. Something that blends in with the night. So you won't see it with your eyes, of course, if it's black. Night vision will amp it up because of the infrared heat inside the balloon. There's a hot air, of course. And of course, you're going to see it with night vision. It's going to show up as a color. So there, that's the one. Yeah, I can only see it. I've got night vision goggles on. I can only see through the Googles. So that was what that guy was saying on the intro. So yeah, I did debunk it. So we're at that stage there. So how many days? That was a couple of weeks ago, wasn't it? Now,
I'd love to know who his mysterious sources are. They must be real geniuses.
Well, yeah, this airline pilot he's talking about is that one that suddenly got deleted his YouTube channel and stuck that sticker of secure team on the side of the plane. So that's what he's talking about here, the air pilots.
See videos.
Right.
Actually, I'm not too sure. Air Force pilot. It wasn't. I don't think he was the Air Force pilot. It was just like a commercial private jet, wasn't he? So I think he's BSing here.
Not if he's used, yeah. Not if
I
he's
don't know if
wearing
he's had other pilots
night
on his show. Has he? He's never interviewed other pilots on his show, has he?
I don't think so.
No, I don't think so.
Story about the private pilot worker
Well, no,
who
but he
actually
always makes
lost
these
his
mysterious
job
references
because he
to sources that he has.
Yeah. You mean with CIA and FBI? So he's talking about the private pilot now. So he's just BSing here. That's John making those clickies on his microphone there.
Yeah, the cat was climbing on me and smacking me in the face. He wanted to go out, so.
Right. So obviously the two to the stars one is pretty open question still, whether it's UFO on these videos or not. We're still waiting for some decent footage to come to light, aren't we? So we'll just carry on scrolling. I don't know if there's anything else in that video. He's just BSing about knowing other airline pilots and Air Force pilots. And the two-star footage here. And what was this one? This one was a flock of geese, wasn't it? That was that guy with the very poor quality 240p home night vision at his house in Ukraine or somewhere.
very high up. I mean, of course, it's not super high, but 7,000 feet is not exactly low either. And yeah, a visual ID of a party balloon from miles away or something like that at night using night vision goggles seems really questionable. And also the size of the object is also...
So straight away he's putting wrong ideas in people's heads. When we're talking about solar balloon, you've seen the size of them. They're quite big. So you're talking about 50 meters, some of them, and they just drift up into the sky. And when it cools down after the sun goes down, they start drifting back down again. And of course, you're going to see it on night vision goggles. And also, weather balloons obviously heat up as well a wee bit. That's why they make them white, because as they get further up, they're going to get hot. But solar balloons are obviously black because they're based on heating the air and trapped inside the well, plastic bags pretty much, and trash bags, you know, and then it expands and then slowly lifts up because it's getting lighter because of the heat changing the buoyancy. But yeah, this one's pretty much debunked now. He should do an update here. That the pilots come forward, said yeah, he saw a balloon. So this brings us to this one here now, which I just we sort of had a quick look at it. I better mute that music just in case. We'll just have a look at it to get together to start with. Notice by sky watchers. Okay. Okay,
where have I been? Okay. Well, that's for me to know and you to find out. I like to keep a little mystery here on the channel, but here's some things I can tell you and can show you today. Before
he's hiding out. That's for you to find out and me to know. That's because he's talking about going to talk to someone in Hollywood for a TV deal. With the Project Blue Book guys. Hopefully that's not going to happen, but they wanted to put him on an episode or something on another TV show sort of thing. So yeah, I don't know why.
Hey, what happens when they find out that he eats Tide Pods for breakfast?
What if they find out that he's actually a hoaxer? He's not a hoaxer. How many times have you heard that on YouTube now? Toyota never fakes his voice and all that sort of business, you know. The famous one here. Just to remind you what I'm talking about. This is him faking a... Who is it? We just looked at that video earlier.
Yes, my name is Ken.
My name is Ken. So I've actually put the full video up on my Discord channel, which I might actually just bring up now. Just to show you. That's my backup channel, but as you know, it got banned by New Zealand because someone uploaded the shooter video, so they decided to block the whole domain and stuff everybody else, you know, which is just crazy. So probably be in my history, hopefully, so I don't have to type it. But we did a test stream earlier, so we brought it up there and we're sort of laughing at it. I'm not going to play it though. I'll just show where you can go and listen to it. Do you see it there? Probably going to have to type the sucker again.
Oh, is that the one in BitChute, you mean?
Yeah, BitChute. I don't see it in the list. Tyler, here it is here. BitChute. Here we go.
Yep, pretending to be a mouse.
Okay, I haven't got many videos up there at the moment. Just the key ones that get into the search engines about hoaxes. Okay, so this is my backup channel. I'll post it down the side link here on YouTube, so you can open it up and have a watch of some other videos I've posted there that's not on my normal YouTube channel. And I'll just go over it in a minute. Where's insert? Keep pushing the wrong key. There we go. The BitChute backup channel. I put these ones up here. The original ones that he deleted for hoaxing Mr. Ken. So Tyler's famous deleted video, Mr. Ken faking a secure email with his own voice. And if you play it, you see it's got all his logos and stuff. And you can even though he's tried to hide his voice, you can hear it some talking funny with a funny voice. Say, John, it's quite funny when you listen to it uncoded again.
It is.
Decoded. And this one up here is the same video, but I've decoded his voice. So if you want to go and listen, if you missed that famous Mr. Ken video where he first got found out that he was faking leaker voices, because he deleted all the other ones previously as well when he got found out. Just have a listen to those ones again. They're 5 minutes long each, as you can see, almost 6 minutes. But I'll just play a little clip now off the intro, because Todd probably may not have seen it, so I don't know. But this actually is coming over peer-to-peer network. You can see it's and it puts up this VS here. Massive planet-like object approaching from behind Saturn's solar system, showing signs of sickness or sign of something. What's this? Recording was sent anonymously to us, an astronomer calling himself Mr. Ken.
Yes, my name is Ken, and I work as an astronomer and a scientist for a government agency. That is all that I can say at this time. This footage here was personally taken by myself and another colleague at the WM Keck Observatory, which is located near the summit of Hawaii's Mauna Kea. Major space agencies have been a bit distraught over the past months due to the fact that the solar system which we live in and its planet.
Tyler,
this was the video.
You know, but he's talking like that with a nasal thing. I'm Tyler from Observatory K2. You know, he's talking really funny, and then he cloaks the voice to make it even harder. But you still tell it's him. It's just
planets
so
have been changing due to some unforeseen force that has entered the solar system. Well, it's not unforeseen to me or the few that have seen this footage, but it will be unseen to the larger part of the world. This here, let me pull it up, is an image of Saturn that we captured in early November of this year, 2014, after we had imaged Uranus and imaged a growing massive storm on Uranus with enormous cloud systems so bright for the first time ever. We, along with other amateur astronomers, could see the details in.
Okay, so he's busted, right? And it goes on for 6 minutes, so you can have a listen to the whole one if you want to, but I've tried to listen to the full length of it for a few times now and just can't get to the end because I just crack up. But I'm talking like this, like a silly boy. I'm pretending to be an astronomer from Hawaii. I'm going to fool you so you can watch it all and make me lots of money. And when someone like out there exposes me, you won't believe him because there's new software out that can make you sound like Tyler. Yeah, rubbish.
Right.
You see, if you do the search on it, you can still find it online. I've posted links in the Discord, our Discord channel, how to find it. But there's 20 links up there posted over different years. But from the very beginning, the first one is 2011, I think. But Mr. Ken, I think there's only one person that's got it up at the moment. Someone in Russia or Ukraine or like that, somewhere like that. Poland maybe, but yeah. So yeah, carrying on. So that's my Discord channel. Go there, do some likes on the fingers there for me, and that will help me out to get exposure to this fraud that is making 100,000 a month of people from faking stuff. So as you can see here, we're going to go over this new video. And I'll just go.
Before we get to some really awesome science news, I want to show you some UFO clips of some really strange things caught ranging from down here in our sky to elsewhere in the galaxy. So let's just start with this moon footage here. Really, really interesting. Of a guy who was obviously recording the moon using a Meade 6.
Okay, this is the interesting photograph. You know, HD cameras that we have nowadays is out of focus, right? This little blob here is what he's talking about. Looks like two balloons stuck together to me. But we'll just carry on.
6,080 millimeter Apo telescope. He was observing it when all of a sudden something strange was captured moving across. Now, this is a very short clip, and it's all we have at the moment. It looks like he edited down just to where the UFO passes by, and well, we'll go ahead and loop it over here. Okay, so like I said, really quick, but that's totally fine because it allows us to focus on whatever this strange thing is that was captured passing by the moon. And as we slow this footage down here, you'll notice that whatever it is, in my opinion, it seems to be much closer to the moon than it is to planet Earth.
You can see here it's slowly rotating too. You can see it was moving more of a different angle here, and it's rotating this way. So it's definitely something moving in a breeze, not nowhere near the moon. If it was that big near the moon, that would be like these craters are like 5 miles big or bigger. Some of these craters on the moon here, so that would have to be like a 5-mile ship, is what he's trying to say.
That is because the object is much.
See how big it is to the craters in the background? That's going to be huge if that's a real ship.
More in focus, whereas if this were a plane or a balloon passing by right overhead of the telescope, it would be so close due to the zoom level that it would just be a massive blur passing by the screen.
No, that's not correct, because this is, we've worked out these balloons can go up to, was it 8,000 feet? That's fair distance away from the telescope. So you can see here it's not in focus. So it's obviously, I don't know where he's focused the point. The moon is really crappy, isn't it? You know, we've looked at this before. This guy that's doing this filming of the moon, obviously doesn't know what he's doing, or he's got really bad gear or something, because we're seeing crystal clear, people. Backyard. I'll just get some pictures up. So what you do is you don't stick it in, unless the guy's filming it in 30 frames a second and not doing in that special shutter snap mode that I was talking about, where you can get to 20 megapixel images. He probably doesn't know what he's doing with the camera. Backyard astronomer. Come on. So we've brought up pictures of the moon, other people, and it's not out of focus like that. So let's see if we get some images up. Moon image maybe. Underneath is easier. Oh, you reckon? Whenever I put that zoom in, it slows it down for some reason. I think the video card setup is not quite right still. Anyway, there we go. We got some backyard astronomers. Let's see if we can find a real good picture. So even these look better, you know, at the moment. Look how good that one is compared to what we're just watching. That one there. Oh, what's happened? That one there. Do it yourself guides. Look how clear that is from a backyard, you know. You'd see a balloon or a UFO passing that, wouldn't you? Depends how good the atmospherics are.
Yeah, definitely. It's all about the atmosphere.
Let's see.
It's too bad Gerard isn't in the live, because he was an astronomer. He was telling me about the other day.
Oh, is he?
Yep. Yeah, he said he had a really nice telescope and the whole 9 yards, and he was really into it. So.
Oh, we got Renee joining us.
Yeah. Oh.
How's it going, mate? You need to get yourself on Discord if you want to talk with us. So I'm just trying to find some images of telescope. The moon through a telescope. So here's one. Let's have a look at that one just for comparison. Because I think the guy he's getting these images from is maybe just like a UFO believer and not really an expert. So here you can see shadow of a tree in the way, right? But you can see it's even better quality than that rubbish we're seeing on secureteam. That's pretty good, you know. It's not the best, but it's a lot better than what we were watching there before. He's also got a little hum noise there, I noticed. What else we got here? Just trying to find a good one. This best. Now, what's this coming up? Detected. Bugger off. Photo. Using a Nikon. So you use a Nikon 900 or 1000 and get really good images like this one here. Here's a close-up one. Nikon zoom. I suppose that looks a bit like a blood moon though, doesn't it? It's another YouTube video. I was hoping it was an image. Oh, that's loud too. Okay. It's probably not being redirected though. I was hoping for just the image, but if that's from a still from the video, it's still better than what we're seeing with Tyler, see? Anyway, we'll move on. Yeah, I think it's lost this volume thing again. Yeah, that seems to be a little annoying bug, that one. Yep, it's changed again. Okay.
It's definitely out there in space. And as you're checking this out, there's actually definition to this. It's not just some dark, blurry object passing by. And I've gone ahead and applied some visual filters to this because the original
I'll zoom in even more. Look how blurry it is. Totally out of focus. The moon's out of focus, and even that object's out of focus. So this guy, whoever sent him this rubbish, doesn't know what he's doing. Compared to what we just looked at, you know, other people that's doing it with P90s. Come on, get out of that.
footage is a little bit more washed out. But notice here, as we're zoomed in, I'm trying to give you guys the best shot here. This has a really strange shape to it. It's
I think could even
not
be a
your
weather
average
balloon that sort of wraps
saucer
around
or
itself,
spherical shape. It looks almost like two objects together. And notice with this really high contrast filter, there's shadow.
Okay, I'll just see. I can pause it there. So-called high contrast. Could it be like a weather balloon that's sort of twisted on itself? It's possible. They're quite reflective, as you know, in sunlight. So
shadow to the object, and it reminds me of sort of a bell-like shape. Originally, I thought, well, maybe this could be the International Space Station, but the more I looked at it, it's definitely more of a circular, almost like two circles together, like a figure 8. And this just doesn't look like it. So we have a legit unidentified.
They probably turn out to be like one of those big, huge snowmen that are like a size of 2 humans. You know, like a 50-foot one that you can get. Let's see, because one circle looks bigger there, though, doesn't it? If you had a look at the video there. What's John saying? Snowman.
Well, I was just telling Todd where I live.
Snowman.
Oh, okay.
What state are you in there, Todd?
State.
Are you allowed to say your state on here?
Yeah, he's in Washington State.
All right, so he's
on the Olympic.
So that's just above California, isn't it?
That's at the very top of the United States, the top northwestern corner of the United States.
Just on the edge of Canada, was it?
Yep, it borders Canada, correct.
Snowman balloon, let's have a look. Here we go, we got some large ones coming up already. Let's see what you can get them from China. Kind of looks like that one there, doesn't it? Don't think it's that one though, because in the picture it looks looks a bit big. Oh, look, the base of it looks bigger. If I zoom in.
It's too absurd to be real. Oh God!
It looks like a snowman balloon though. Well, upside down weather balloon that sort of got twisted. Maybe it got twisted. I don't know. So what else we got here? There must be some you can buy commercially though. We're not talking about a little balloon. We're talking like a really, really big one. What's this one here? Look at that one. Parade one you can get. Snowman helium parade balloon. Could easily be something like that, where it's got deflated, escaped, or something from a parade.
It's Frosty the Snowman.
Yep.
Yeah, well, we got 2 foot of snow last month, and believe me, our snowmen weren't made of hot air.
You guys can keep it.
I thought it was going to tell us.
Yeah, we got snow here 2 weeks ago.
What do we got here? So you can see it's quite big. So obviously you can buy it, because I don't think anyone would have made that.
Yeah, it's finally all gone here, thank goodness.
Kalamazoo's annual holiday. Where's that?
Kalamazoo, Michigan.
Oh, is it? So it's America.
Yep.
Yeah, you can see it's a helium big balloon. So obviously they're available. You know, that's what I'm saying. You can see how easy that would be to escape if they had it sort of anchored down and the gust of wind got up and it sort of ripped those little fine wires that got attached to it here. So, yeah. Well, we keep playing and keep watching. I'm debunked. I think it's lost the volume thing again. As soon as I open up a new tab, it loses. I reckon that's a bug. I need to report that. That's an annoying bug. Here we go. Okay.
Doesn't seem to be tumbling or spinning or anything like that. So yeah,
yes, it is.
I'm
It's
very
rotating,
intrigued. This was submitted to MUFON. It was posted online. I'll put the link to it below. And as I was watching this reminded me of probably the craziest.
I saw arms then. pretty sure I saw some arms sticking up, one up and one down. Looked like there was one up there and one coming down the other side. And it was rotating a bit then.
UFO moon videos I've ever
Anyway.
seen before, captured by a channel many of you may know as Crow 777. And this guy, he's very famous for his
Okay, Crow 777 is also a fraud. That's a cameraman, as I pointed out before, has debunked most of his stuff. His bits of stuff in the atmosphere, plane contrails, is the plane contrail as it expands. You don't see the plane because it's just outside the below where the telescope is zoomed in. The plane flies below it, and the contrail heat expands slowly as the plane's moving further away, and it goes right across the telescope vision and creates that ripple effect off the moon that's happening. And of course, it looks like it's not going out into space because the way it's optically focused on the moon. So yeah, that's a sort of
moon vids. One of the videos he posted, which I'll put the link to down below, is of one of his telescopic captures of the moon, where not only do we have an object seen passing by, but the detail of this video capture is amazing. So amazing that you can even see what appear to be thrusters firing off as it slowly floats through space or above the moon. So check out this clip from Crow 777.
Again, color, brightness, contrast manipulation to help the view, to help us view this better. But this footage will show you at 600% zoom that there's something controlling the engines here. There goes the first flare of the engine as it tilts towards us. Now you can see the triple engine glow, and you'll see a big flare here shortly where the thrust is kicked on. Right there's
now, I don't think it's thrust that we're seeing there. I think it's just again, some Milo balloons that's sort of rotating and the sun's reflecting off it. It could be like a black colored balloon that's got a some silvery strip on its side that when it's
a very short burst and it tips away. There it goes on again.
See, that look like three balloons then. If we can scroll.
And then I think as it clears the edge of the moon, we get
three balloons that rotated and the sunlight was reflecting off it because as you know, the sun angle can be different to what at nighttime you don't see it, right? So the sun angle's there on the side of the moon, highlighting it.
Another big thrust, but that'll have to be in the following clip. So what and it tips away. There it goes on again.
It's any kind of spacecraft.
Where the thrust
and it looks like it's drifting, doesn't it? So as soon as he fires the engines, again, let's talk about science of it. If that was a thruster flying there, you'd expect it to start changing direction straight away. And I think it's just falling still, see?
On right there's a very...
It's just constantly going down the same angle. It should have been starting to go over this way. You know what I mean?
A short burst, and it tips away. There it goes on again.
Okay, there's the other situation there, but it goes very quickly. Just do that again.
Is kicked on right there's a very short burst, and it tips away. There it goes on again.
I can't seem to put. I might have to slow it down. Come on.
There goes the first flare of the engine as it tilts towards us.
And yet
now you can see the triple engine low, and you'll see a big flare here shortly. There's a very short burst, and it tips away.
Again. Okay, I've got one of it anyway. Not the brightest frame. To me, that looks like not fire, but it looks like reflection of three balloons tied together.
There it goes on again.
Oh, missed it again.
And then I think as it clears the edge of the moon, we get another big...
But what debunks
there's no way that object is 240,000 miles away.
Plus, it would be super big, right? It would be massive, like 10 kilometers across. But what I'm saying is, you can see
thrust, but that'll have to be...
Yeah, it would have to be the size of a city.
Yeah. You could see it was it was rotating. Clearly, it was rotating. The sun caught it, reflected light back, and it didn't change direction. You know, if you find thrusters like that, you should see it suddenly starts stopping or changing direction if it's out in space, right?
In the following clip. So what I'm going to do is go forwards and backwards at the first point that the object tips enough for us to see the glow of the engine, and then the first flaring of the thruster. There it goes.
See, why is it not
And then we're going to see it
direction?
backwards here with a color contrast change. And then
Just
I'm going to darken it
rotating,
down
you
and
see
do
it
this once
rotating.
more going forward. This is at 20% speed. And there's the first indicator that we were looking at something unusual.
So how's that for amazing footage? How's that for the skeptics who say that this stuff is just hogwash, UFOs don't exist, it's all something drummed up by Hollywood and tinfoil hat wearers? This is real. And if you see footage like this and still deny the truth.
So what do you say to that, guys? Are you still there?
Yeah.
He's saying
sure,
if
could
you
be
deny that
balloons.
as a UFO, if you say deny that
Oh,
as a
please.
UFO, but we deny it's a UFO. We're saying it's an IFO in this case, and it's just rotating and sun reflecting off something. But yeah, we're not denying anything that the UFOs don't exist. We just that footage is not a real UFO. So that's just sort of muddying the waters. Clearly, it's not a spaceship because it didn't change directions. And what else? UFOs don't need rocket engines. UFOs don't need rocket engines. So it's not a real UFO. It's not an alien craft. They don't need rocket engines. That's old human technology, that is. If you're using gravity, you don't need that. You can just plus you'd be using ion engines anyway. You wouldn't be using some chemical thing. You'd be using some electrical engine system, which is an ion engines that creates a thrust of ions out the back that pushes it along. You wouldn't be using some sort of chemical reaction. So that whole video is debunked, you know, just by looking at the science of it. It's not going to, even if it was conventional craft, like a Russian craft out there, slim possibility, but the science there doesn't sort of make it work out, because if those three engines are thrusting that much, you're seeing what happens when the space shuttle thrusts. It spins quite a bit once they spin the shuttle. You're seeing some of the videos where they're trying to change the angle of it, and you see it moves quite quick. Here it was going. I bet if you stuck it through proper analysis, that Crow video, which we probably haven't got permission to do, you would see it be going on an angle, constant angle when the rocket engines were firing. So that's how you sort of investigate something better than what's happening here on these big channels.
Truth, the obvious truth. Well, I don't think anything will make you believe. So you can check out this whole video on Crow 777's channel. I'll put the full link to it down below. Check it out. He analyzes it. But this goes to show these things are out there, above the moon, flying in space. And well, let's move forward. Speaking of space, we have yet another capture of what appears to be from this telescopic imagery on Google Sky as yet another elongated cigar-shaped object. Something we've been talking a lot about. These things have been seen and spotted predominantly in space. I've done a bunch of videos lately about how, for some reason, these long...
Okay. So is Todd still with us, or has he dropped off? Are you there, Todd?
Todd, you still there?
Yes, I am.
Okay.
Nothing on Tyler's channel is going to convince me of anything.
Okay, I've debunked this one so many times now. This one turned out to be that there was, again, another backyard astronomer had set up a tripod with a camera and set long exposure to 20 seconds when you look at the MUFON reports. And of course, what happens with long exposure, the lens stays open for 20 seconds. And in that time, any fast object moving that's emitting light in front of that camera is going to create a streak of light. And this is what this is. So it creates a streak of light for 20 seconds. And this turns out to be, we found it out, was a iridium satellite that have these great big huge solar panels either side of it, and the sun's on the opposite side of Earth, because that's in nighttime at the moment. So but these solar panels obviously reflect the sun off back down into the dark side of the planet, and this is what
cigar-shaped UFOs are being spotted near the Orion Nebula with multiple telescopic footage from the Hubble.
Okay, so does that look like a cigar UFO mothership? No. Look how look how jagged it is. If that was going to be a cigar or cylinder UFO, right? They certainly build their craft very unevenly,
A little choppy on the outside.
very sloppy. You know. There's one up the top here, white one. You can see it's not one straight smooth edge, and you can see that it's fading
out
too.
near
You
the
can see
Orion
here.
Nebula.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you can actually see the background through it here, because this has got more light reflecting off it in that 20 seconds than the underneath part of it, because it's obviously on an angle, right? Satellite's on an angle, so this is the solar panel that's angled towards us, and that one's further away, so it's actually making it like a reflected edge on a cylinder. That's what he's saying, but it's actually you can actually see here it's the star background in between going on. See, look, you can see the redness of the background that's coming through these enhancements that he's done here. That one there is a wee bit off the edge. Just
Hubble to high-powered telescopes down here on the ground. And, well, if you go to Google Sky and you put in the coordinates, which I'll put down below in the video description, you go to a part of space here, you zoom in, and as you go deeper and deeper, suddenly we have this extremely long object captured in the imagery that may or may not have a second object accompanying it. If you see here, we have a circular object down to the lower left.
Look how jagged that looks now, okay? Look how bad that is. If that was a mothership, I think it's in trouble. It's got a big chunk missing out here. Don't people watch this and sort of question him on it?
Well, any resolution at that distance would be impossible anyway. This is all ridiculous. Tyler's fundamental problem has always been that he has no science background.
Well, not only that, he's a hoaxer. He knows how to hoax. He's done a lot of photoshops, but we can't prove them. He always says he receives them, like that voice one I just showed you earlier, that he receives them in a secure email. What kind of secure email is he talking about? Is he talking about a hush mail account or something like that? You know what I mean? Was it sent to him by peer-to-peer? It's not then secure, really, unless the guy's behind a VPN as well. So, yeah, no details. And why can't he get the guy on voice interview?
Yeah, it's just frustrating to see him with 2 million subs, and good grief.
Oh, no.
It was
so every time I go through these videos and try and explain it to people what I'm seeing, what I'm interpreting, using science and obviously logic and video analysis, I don't know why they can't do the same. It's just the way you got to train your mind to think, you know, is that really a UFO? What's a real UFO do? It sort of speeds out of nowhere, hovers on a stop of a dime, then shoots straight upwards at a blink of an eye, just like the To the Stars fighter jet pilot said about the Tic Tac UFO, that it sort of hovered above the sea, and in 2 seconds it was 20,000 feet above in a straight line above, you know. So that's a real UFO. And unfortunately, we haven't got the real footage to see that ourselves. That's the whole problem. That's the kind of footage.
Paul, you have to bear in mind that we've got a bunch of people going to Antarctica right now to look for the edge.
You're kidding me. You're talking about flat earthers.
America is full of retards, buddy.
Yeah.
It's too bad we can't push them over the edge. Schmucks.
Yeah, they believe there's
that's a shame for sure.
They believe there's a wall of ice all around the flat Earth that you can't get over. Really? And that we're actually in a glass dome. And that you can't go into space because that you can't go into space because the rocket hits the dome and explodes. That's what they believe.
Mars back in the 70s. It was
Right,
flying
yeah.
near one of Mars's moons that's called Phobos, a very strange little moon. Some people believe it's even artificial. And the satellite was suddenly knocked out of orbit. They actually lost 2 satellites. But the second satellite that they sent out to Mars before it was knocked out by something, it snapped a couple of photographs of what appeared to be a massive cylinder or cigar-shaped object.
We've debunked this one too. Can you remember what it was, John? We're
No,
talking
I
about-
didn't see this one,
Yeah, I'm pretty
but
sure.
I know what you're talking about.
Okay, it's the Russian probe
is
that
it?
was sent there to investigate, and it was
Yes.
riddled with hardware failures, even to the planet in the first place. It kept losing communication and all that stuff. But this line apparently is on all images. They reckon it's maybe a hair inside the lens or some sort of corruption in the processing as it was sending it back. So, but they took about 30 snapshots, not just one image, and you could see before even the asteroid was being approached from far away, this line was all in the picture in exactly the same place, same size. Because if it was a ship that was heading towards the probe, you expect it to be grown in size. But it's on one of my lives. I cover it and I show you the images. You have to find it in the descriptions, but that's what it is. It's just an artifact. You can probably Google it and search it
Object
as well.
floating near the moon of Mars, captured just seconds before the satellite was knocked out and lost forever. Furthermore, to the skeptics out there who would say that this cigar-shaped object captured in this imagery during the Phobos incident was just a glitch or something like that, well, how do they explain the photographs of the shadow that was being cast by this massive cigar also in
Okay, that's unrelated. Okay, that was something else. What was it now? Was it asteroid or glitch? I think it was a fast-moving piece of space rock. You can see here it looks like one of those bugs that you capture on that are moving faster than the CMOS sensor, or actually the CCD sensor could capture. So it moves across as motion blur. Oh well, let's see if we can find the site. Might as well debunk it again, I guess. What's it called now? Russian. It's probe. Debunked. See if it comes up with that first. Phobos, I think it was called, wasn't it? Here we go. Let's see. A lot of fake sites here. Soviet Soyuz. No. Obviously, it's picking up some other ones. Phobos. How do you spell it? Phobos. Here we go. Was it 2 or 1? That's a good question. I can't remember now. Phobos 2 mothership debunked. Is that the one? He's got it on
there
video.
it is.
Yeah, he's got it on video. That's another video. Hoax of UFOs taken by Phobos. The huge monolith on Phobos. One of Mars. BBC. Let's see. I didn't see those. Obviously, I haven't come across the site I used last time. Let's go to images. I think I found it through images better. So here we go. Let's have a look at that one. Strange Russian.
That's the one that Tyler used.
Yeah, looks
That's
like
the
it.
exact image used. Yep.
I'm just trying to find which one has a debunk link. What happened? That one there was I think it was a piece of hair inside the lens again that moved around when they were taking pictures. We've covered that many times before, but Tyler keeps repeating it. So is that the one? Aliens on Mars? Right. I think that was actually wasn't a asteroid. It was actually some black dust on the surface of the planet, I think now. Hang on. I think it was just on the planet edge. Natural thing that happens where you get blacker soil content. But I'm just trying to find what it was now. I'm trying to refresh my memory. But yeah, it's just trying to find a site that debunks it pretty good. What's the name of the image? See if we can narrow it down with the image. What's it called? Where's it gone?
I don't know. You're making me dizzy looking through the pictures.
What's it called here? Phobos 2. 1889. What are we looking at though? I was looking for a photo number. Phobos 2 images debunked. Sometimes less keywords works better. Phobos 2 UFO. Debunk maybe. Or explained. So what have we got here? Debunked. I think that's a video chat. YouTube. Yeah, we don't want that. What's that one here? I think that's what I looked at before, was it? Oh, we'll just go and have a look. Oh, here we go. It's a Reddit post. Normally these guys are pretty clued up. So what are they saying here? Probably need to scale up the font. Cigar-shaped shadow on Martian surface. What's going on? Why is it not scrolling? Come on. Why is it not getting out of it? Oh, my mouse is not working. Oh no, it is. Let's see. Do we need to scale up the front bit? Probably too big. Yeah, we always had trouble with this site, didn't we?
Yeah.
With the ads. It's clearly a space wiener. I don't know if this site actually has it. Looks like there's no answers there. It's got hot in here or some. Looks like the weather's changing again. Yeah, what's going on here? It's going really slow. What's that one here? Have a look. It's got me worried now what that streak is. I know it's been explained. I just can't remember what it was now, whether it's a streak on the surface or something passing probe like a piece of rock. I think it's where like there's a storm that sort of blows the surface off the edge. See, this is the problem with website, they take forever to download here. So this looks like another damn stupid site that puts up rubbish and changes the coloration of things. So yeah, there's the image there. Looks like a Chinese site, Chinese hoaxer site. But clearly you get big
Yeah,
lots.
honestly, I've seen this Phobos stuff 100 times, but I don't think I've ever seen an explanation for the shadow.
Right.
Yeah, it's not a shadow though. Yeah, I have explained it before in a live, probably 30 backwards, but I thought I could find the link again. Let's see. A lot of these sites capitalize of it, you see. They put it up again as a interest topic to get people to go and visit their news channel or whatever. See, that looks like another one of these news channels that's full of ads, right? Loaded up with ads.
Mm-hmm.
And lots of images, so it takes forever to load. What's that one there say? I think it might have been a smudge inside the lens, maybe, because it was done with a different camera. Hang on, look. Let me just see if we can find out what it was. No, not UFO today. That's the hoaxer channel that's sort of copying secureteam. No, thank you. So what's this one here?
So, Justin, do you ever watch Rick and Morty?
What's that? You talking about the Martin Willis?
It's a cartoon on Adult Swim here, but it's a science kind of oriented.
Oh, right. Okay, obviously not then. I'm not really into cartoons. Explained maybe.
Yeah, I like animation.
The only one I liked was Ice Age and Toy Story. They were kind of funny. I didn't like the sequels as much. The sequels are never as good. But this keyboard, I've got to look at where the keys are. Explained. Oh well, let's have a look at this video. Anyway, maybe he's explained it. I know it's on a web page anyway.
My name is Stuart Rob.
Right, that's lost the volume again, isn't it? I think this is one of the guys I showed actually. Let's see, got to get this. I'll play some of it. Why is it not coming down? It's going really slow again for some reason. Come on. I'm clicking on it.
Episode 52 for the first half of October 2012. The topic I'm going to talk about today is the mystery of Phobos 2. The claim we'll be looking into for this episode is that the Soviet spacecraft Mars, Phobos 2, was blasted out of the sky in March of 1989, just after it had photographed either a UFO mothership or a missile headed towards it, launched from the planet. Now, I think it's important in this kind of discussion to first talk about the history of missions to Mars for context. In total, by my count, there have been 43 different missions to Mars by various countries around the world. There was one Chinese mission, 1 from the European Space Agency, 1 from Japan, 20 Russian or Soviet, and 20 American missions. Of all of these, 21 were mostly or completely successful, and most of those successful ones were from the United States. The Soviets and Russians haven't had a completely successful mission to Mars since 1973. On the other hand, they have had much more success with landing on Venus than the United States has had, but that's another episode. What's the point in going through this? The point is that space travel is hard, and it's hard to get everything working completely right, and it's hard for it to be a success. I mean, just think about the last time your computer or phone or an appliance had a technical malfunction with it. You were able to either go to the store and get a replacement part, get it fixed in some other way, or buy something else. When you have a spacecraft en route to another planet, you really can't do that. And so you have to be really careful when building these craft, but mistakes do happen. And some countries have a better track record getting to certain planets than other countries. Now, Phobos 1 and 2 were both named for Mars' larger and closer eponymous moon. They were almost twins, but because of weight restrictions, some instruments flew on one craft and not the other. The scientific investigations of both missions were to conduct...
that's probably not the video we're looking for then.
No.
But what he's saying is obviously, like I was saying, there's also a lot of hardware problems that's going out in space. It's extremely cold out there, you know, stuff cracks and breaks down. So yeah, they lose a lot of these missions. So that wasn't it. Exposing, here we go, pseudo astronomy, that probably have it. Did the Soviet Phobos 2 mission encounter? Okay, let's see if I can scale that up a bit.
Okay, how about the picture? Is it buffering on your computer?
Let's see. I'll pull it up all the way here.
Because mine's buffering and it won't stop.
Yeah, exactly. Me too.
Yeah, we've lost you on YouTube. Oh, there you are. You're back now.
Back now?
Yeah.
Okay, I think these are all the images that come down. Right, and you can see this line appears. You get lots of artifacts. So this is all the photographs from that Phobos 2 mission. There's that so-called mothership, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I think the probe had several cameras on it. There we go, Phobos. Channel clear high res. So you got that line going across. Here's one here. There it is there. So how can it be in multiple images? It's there with no image, see? Still there. This little line. Still there. Still there. So how are we meant to look at these? Long ways or what? Jupiter. Sequence 4. Oh, here we go. That one's really corrupted there. Well, I might have to find the links offline and get back to you on that one, actually. That looks like the one there, though, that we're looking at here. 89 match. I think that's the thing. Sequence. And it's got a line going this way. See, they crop that, though, don't they? They crop that out there, so they cut it just below. Let's see. We want this. We want all the photographs before and after. This is not the complete set, I don't think. Mind you, that looks like the same one. Look how corrupted that one is there. Just open that one up. There you go. There's that line again. Still in the same place. It's probably a different timestamp as well. We've got a lot of corruption going across this time.
It's a mess.
So they've just cherry picked one. 10:03, 02, 10:01, 10, and that one up here that they use all the time. This one here, is it? 9:42. And this one here, 9:22. That was 20 minutes beforehand. So it's getting closer slowly, I guess. Yep, and getting closer and bigger, right? But we're still getting the corruption. So it's funny how the mothership hasn't moved, you know. It's all in the same photos. We're talking about 10, 20 minutes apart here. It's still in the same place. So that can't happen, you know. But I believe that's the sequence of all the photographs it took before it got destroyed anyway. So we found that there. But the one with the black streak is what I want to find. So they're saying it's 20 miles long. Maybe that's that one of the streak. I don't know. Let's have a look. Disclose TV. Oh, here we go. Sent back images.
Well, I don't know.
Of a 20
Paul
mile.
Flatfish here is telling us that space is fake in all the pictures.
Mm-hmm.
So I think we're just wasting our time, man.
All right. All right. Oh, here's that one there.
Oh no. Oh no.
UFO today. He's coloured it.
Thanks, Todd. Son of a bitch.
Well, I'm trying to find out what it is. I think it might be just like black soil on the side of a mountain there, of an ancient volcano. The surface of Mars has a dark and clearly defined shape on it that looked like a thin ellipse. This was different from the Phobos shadow that had been recorded some 18 years previously. So they're not even related at the same time, right? They're totally different. That's what they're saying here. Eclipse seen in the photograph showed an eclipse that had been rounded points with fuzzy edges that stood out against the surface. It was described as being between Mars and the spacecraft. Stress it was a fact that the object could be seen by infrared and optical cameras. This is one of the reasons why it has not been said that the shape could have been a shadow on the moonlet. It was said that the photograph had been taken when the spacecraft was aligned with Phobos. This brings about the question of what concluded with Phobos 2. It was possible that the space probe might have been shot from space. It captured too much information. Another question is what the frame captured showed. The chairperson of equivalent of NASA in Russia said that the image seems to show an object that is an odd shape between Mars and spacecraft. The photograph was shown to Colonel, what's his name, astronaut and pilot from Russia with an interest in UFOs. Public gave information that the interest in a UFO conference in '91. Part of the information said to be first ever leaked accounts of alien mothership. Yeah, but we want to know what it is. The cigar-shaped spacecraft is said to be the my eyes gone blurry. Penultimate frame that was taken by Phobos 2 and is the object that casts the oblong shadow onto the surface of Mars in the photograph.
That's a penultimate. It means the next to last.
Said the contents of the eye shadow, which is due to overhead solar inclination, stopped shadow being cast by the surface features of Mars and implies a shadow was on the surface from something that was orbiting beyond Phobos 2. The spindly shaped object is not consistent with a shadow that would be cast by the moon Phobos, as it is an irregular potato shape. Another photograph that was sent back to Phobos 2 was the infrared scan of the surface of Mars showing rectangular regions that were clearly defined. They seem to be lattice work of straight channels that resembled a city block. Okay. Where's that? Oh, here, is it? Pretty low res quality there, you know. It's going to be played around with an editor, isn't it? It still hasn't explained what it is. It has been explained. I can tell you now it's been explained. I just can't find the link to it. So Disclosed TV is obviously full of other UFO believers that believe anything that don't have any science backgrounds. So I might have to put that fan on again. It's got really hot in here. Yeah, sort of adding more to the conspiracy there. So, yeah, I don't think that's the site we want. It does look like a cog, I must admit, but until I find out more information about that image, now I'm just going to have to put a fan on. I tell you what, so hot. It was so hot this morning. Yet we've had cold days and quite even days, and now it's got really hot again. It's crazy. Want to know what that shadow one is. We're gonna have to dig up that information again, I think. Debunked. Ultimate, I think. Actually, let's just have a quick look at this YouTube link here. It seems to come up in the searches a lot for some reason. Is it a big channel or something? Why is it taking forever to load? Is YouTube playing up tonight? And that looks like a new picture. Can't hear anything. Is it not playing? Is it playing the right way? No. We've lost the sound again. That's weird. It's just classical music. So what's this guy trying to do? Just waste our time. What's going on here? Wasn't that the page we just read? Oh, it's still playing. Yeah, that's not going to help us, is it? Someone's just making a rubbish video there. Let's have a look at this one. think that's one we just looked at, though, was it? Losing track now. Now, this guy's normally quite good. Is that the same image? Looks like a better quality one. Don't think it's the Russian one, is it? I think that's one of the latest probe ones, isn't it, that we've got there? Doesn't say Phobos 2, does it? Mars Express Space Probe, so that must be another one, huh? All these stupid pop-ups.
All right.
Yeah, I think we might have to pass on it. Pass on it until I find out some more information on it.
This is what we're going to do. See ya.
Are you going?
What's that?
Are you leaving?
Who, me?
You said see ya.
No.
Yeah, you did.
I'm here.
You said this is what we're going to do. See ya. Is Todd still there, or has he left?
No, he just threw away Flatfish.
Yep.
What happened? Oh, right. You're talking to yourself.
Yep.
What is he doing? Trolling?
Yep.
All right.
Mega religion. See ya.
Religious.
Yep.
What's this one? Top secret. Let's have a look at that one. I'll dig up the information again, I think. It's probably on this site, actually. So it's taking forever to download. Cigar object, what's it say there? Allegedly spotted by Phobos 2 was a deliberate hoax based on image 255 from Phobos 2, which we just looked at the set because we could see it was corruption, but yeah. But we want to know what the other thing is. I'm more interested in the lighter streak under the moon. Is that the one that you're talking about now? Because that's the one we're interested in. I'm really interested in image 910 if they are a sequence of the surface of Mars. So why can't we see the images? Why is it so big, the right end though? Okay, that's a bit better. What are we looking at now? I'm not sure what the images are we're looking at here. Well, that one looks like it's out of focus. There's a lot of pages here. No, just not finding that link that I once found that talked about it all. What's that one say? Isn't. We looked at those ones before. What's that one here? No, we looked at that one before too. Phobos 2 last image. So does it explain it here, is it? It's just a shadow, is it? Let's have a look. What's that say there? Sunlight was in that direction. Oh, there you go. It's a peak, is it? A funny shaped peak. Putting a cast of a shadow down. White line. Edge of a shadow. Shadow of object. Radius. Can't quite read that, slightly below. Shadow. Counting for long length. So it looks like they found the spot. So let's have a look at that web page. That one looks like it's doing some proper analysis on it. So it looks like it might be a shadow from a mountain peak there. And it's on above top secrets, is it? Was not too big again. Looks too big still, doesn't it? 125. That's better. Okay, so where is it? Where is it talking about it here? We've got some images. See, obviously the images have got broken links. I think that might have been all the images in sequence too that we just looked at before. A couple of problems with the photograph. Yeah.
Sure enough.
The emanation. We read that before, didn't we? Oh, here we go. So where's the images? Case solved. Well done, Into Nos. Nice investigation. Star and flag. Did you have any opinion on the monolith of Phobos? Let's see. Where's the guy talking about it? I'm more interested in the lighter streak under the moon. Actually kind of makes it look like a really trucking with a speed line behind it. I'm sure it's a glitch of some sort. I'm real interested in image 9 and 10. No click links. Why the surface of Mars changed so radically? Wanted to see if that was it though. So where's the image of it again? Party balloon. Let's see. Is there a mountain there or not? A funny shaped mountain piece? Can't really see it.
Yeah, I'm not seeing it.
It does look like a ridge line here though. Going this way. Unless it's going this way. Oh no. Well, it looks like a mountain ridge here. This side. It's a bit hard to tell.
Right.
If it was like a tall, skinny type of mountain. So the thing is, we're not seeing any other shadows. Really.
Right.
Are we talking about that though? That's the question. It's a bit hard to tell because they haven't got actually a side by side, have they? It's a nice drawing. It is a funny shaped peak there.
I didn't see that.
Yeah, it didn't look like
No,
it.
I didn't either. I mean,
Yeah,
aren't they suggesting that it's a hoax?
The Phobos one with the straight line they're saying is a hoax. This one here, I think it's just misidentified. But we're just trying to find out more information on it. Apparently that Russian woman leaked that single frame, right, saying it was a UFO. She knew it wasn't because she knew the other frames also had the object in it from different times. I think there's even one there that goes back a day or so and it's still in the same place. So, and it's even there when the asteroid's not even in the frame. So, yeah, that's why they're saying it's a hoax. What's this come up here? Oh, that's the bottom of it. So we got to the end of the page. There are more sections here though. I think I might have to do some more offline study on that one and give you a better. It could be the same angle. That's what they're saying here. If you compare those two images now, he's drawn it on the same angle as that. See that? That's what he's saying. So the little thing is on. It's got cropped off this image here. Unfortunately, we wanted to zoom out a wee bit. So obviously these ones where they've rotated it straight on. So here it is. Here is it? Same thing. See, you got this little really high little mountain peak of some sort, makes this long shadow. I think it might be the same one.
That's supposedly a picture of the monolith.
Right.
Yeah, what I'm saying is like that, you know, you get these long, thin strips of rock that are embedded into the surface from meteorites.
Yeah, I get it. It could be the same kind of phenomenon, but
So
I don't know. I mean, I'm still unconvinced here on this.
Oh, okay. Yep. Here's another one of Phobos, apparently. The Phobos monolith. There you go. Bit of high quality HP there, showing the streak. Yeah, it's in that horrible site. You gotta log in just to see the screen. Well, we'll just have to zoom in. But yeah, that one, you can really see it, you know. Sort of like a really tall object that's sort of white. Makes that long streak on the surface. There it is there. So you stick that on a lower res 1989 camera, right, with lower res. You're not, the image is going to washed out because you're not going to see that little speck of light there. It does say Phobos 2 there, and it says Phobos there too. Plus they got one on the moon, haven't they? They got this, that other one was a moon one that we looked at just before a minute ago. But I can see here by comparing those two images side by side here, look. That's what he's saying. Thing is, I can't even see the sunken in ridge here, even. Can't even see that on this image. Can't see that ridge at all, but obviously it's there. Someone's tried to do a 3D model of it here by bending it. Thing is, though, we want to really a side by side of. We want a better description of this one here. I think really. It looks longer. Maybe it's stretched. Maybe distorted. See that one there's the moon. What's it say? BBC. There is a huge monolith. Is that on the moon? Oh, we can have a look, I suppose. So what's it saying? Is it a moon image or doesn't say, does it? Oh, Mars.
It says Mars monolith.
So it's got to be the same one, isn't it? Don't know. Phobos 2 is on Mars, isn't it? Yeah, Phobos 2 orbits Mars, the moon of Mars.
Good question.
I watched that C-SPAN one morning when Buzz Aldrin happened to be the guest speaker, and he claims that it is a truly anomalous thing, this monolith on Phobos.
Yeah, but if you had like that cigar UFO, you remember that cigar, what do you call it? Oma, whatever it's called, some strange name.
Oumuamua.
That's a long cigar-shaped thing, just like that. You can imagine that plowing into the moon, right? It would go straight in. It would sort of melt and crumple up and dig into the ground, and then you would have a monolith, you see. See what I mean? So yeah, things can happen like that. Mother Nature.
Sure,
just,
yeah, no, there's all kinds of wild physics that happens when things collide in space.
Yeah.
Oh
Crazy,
yeah.
crazy stuff happens. Phobos 2. Let's just find out some information on it.
I'm not claiming it's artificial. I'm just saying that Buzz was he was kind of cagey that morning.
Yeah. It's all right though. How's the stream going? I haven't been checking on it. Yeah, I'm still there in the light. Okay, Phobos 2 was the last space mission. What is the monolith though? It didn't actually tell us. I think it's just called Phobos, the moon of Phobos or something, isn't it? Phobos, here we go. Pronounced meaning fear. So obviously they've got this that new probe image here, which I read out before. So that's the new HD images that they've got now. And there's no cigar UFO there. Phobos. What's it say here? So it's on pottery. So how did they see it? Phobos is more. How did they know about the moon? Moon of Mars. I think it's moon of Mars, isn't it?
Yes, it's one of his moons, yes.
Yep, Phobos and Deimos.
Doesn't actually say here about Mars though, does it? Where's Mars?
Well,
mentioned?
you're going into mythology, so
I was hoping to get the details on it. So these are all moons of Mars, all these different.
No, this is mythology. These are mythological.
Yeah, I know that.
No.
But does Mars have that many moons though? Maybe I need to type in moons. I'll type in moons of Mars.
Yeah,
maybe.
no, I guess Mars has only got 2 moons still.
Is it? Let's find out.
I think we should just assume that the aliens or the Martians didn't have enough money to build another killer satellite after they wrecked the Russian one.
There you go.
So here, you're right. There's just 2, Deimos and Phobos. They're pretty good quality photographs too, aren't they? Taken in 2008. So even that's not current technology of cameras.
Yeah, those are great. Makes you wonder why we don't get better pictures of our own moon.
Exactly.
Well, yeah, there's a lot of missing information on the moon, isn't there? Looking at that Google Earth that we were looking at the other day. We got those big stretches of low-res images. They still haven't got any high-res ones. I bet China have got a better picture of the moon, and they haven't released the images to Google Earth to use.
Oh, yeah, no doubt. That orbiter they've got up there with that little lander and the...
Yeah, so I'm guessing that streak is that monolith. I think
Asians always build better cameras, though.
So monolith. Spell it. I think it's got an I, not a Y in it. Monolith of Mars. Must be the same streak, I'd say. Now let's see. Is there any old pictures of it? Is there an old picture? I'm getting a beepy noise. What's going on? That's that stupid thing. Let's crap. corrupted my my zoom. Going up crazy now. 150. Well, it's Microsoft product after all. How did I get 150? I never had 150. How did I do that? I pressed on the keyboard somewhere and it's changed it to 150. Oh well, that 150 will do. Oh, what happened there? Hey? I did press on something, didn't I? That's ridiculous. What's going on here? Reset. That's better. Okay. Debunking the Phobos monolith. Huge monolith on Phobos, on one of the Mars or moons. So that image they got on Phobos 2 then was that streak must have been actually on the picture of the surface of the moon then. Does it look like the moon or Mars that we're looking at here? Shadow on Martian surface, it says there. Final 3 frames before contact with mysteriously lost. So is that on the moon or is it on Mars? So it's not too clear still, is it? So oh well, maybe you can find more information offline, but we better move on, I guess. Moving on. But I think that's what it is, because it's got that woman picture showing up here too. Again. Malfunction. So was it a malfunction where it sort of lost image on that one? Okay, let's have a look at that again. I was just going to leave, but have a look at this one.
Baby. You're coming right through my headphones.
I don't think it's a malfunction though. I don't see how it could be a malfunction. Because it's not blocky, you know, it's sort of got rounded ends on it. Doesn't look like a mountain range there though.
Yeah, I'd be curious if you get some time, Paul, to look into it later, or I can myself.
Yeah, it's just annoying. Fuzzy edges.
I've never heard a good explanation for that shadow, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I haven't either.
The rounded points. The shape is known as a diamond trade as the Marquise. Being fuzzy stood out largely against a kind of halo on the Mars surface. It says Martian here, not the moon surface. Between Mars and Jupiter, Mars and spacecraft. So it's an infrared image, is it? The image was seen by both the optical and infrared heat-seeking camera. So if it's like a shadow on the moon, though, that's going to be a cooler spot, isn't it? So it's going to still show up, isn't it? All these reasons explain why the savants have not suggested that the dark, thin clips might have been a shadow of the moonlet, while the image was held on the screen. Displayed it was taken as the spacecraft was aligning. I'm pretty sure I'll come across a better explanation what it is. Savers went on. Well, we tried our best to find the information again. See, this one here is a strange one. Now, I'm not seen an explanation of this one yet, but it's one that needs to be researched too. I'll post the link to this one here. They reckon it's another puzzling feature, but is it just because it's so low res and it's just like natural feature that sort of made of blocky bits of rock, and it still makes it look like it's like a sort of weird looking building. Almost looks like Mayan or something like that, doesn't it? So we need to look more into those ones, I think.
Yeah, definitely has some interesting features to it. I've seen it before.
What we need is we need the high res of the same area, then it sort of becomes clear. You can say, oh look, you can see how the low res and the overexposure has changed it. So let me just paste that link there so you can grab it yourself, have a look. We should bookmark that one for another time, maybe. Bookmark, I said, it's not. My mouse is playing up. Bookmark it. Okay, what do we got down here in the chat? What's happening here? Okay. Oh, that's just Todd and Renee. Okay.
Ah, Renee's back.
So what is this one anyway? Has been described as unusual. I wonder if we could plug those coordinates in. Longitude. But you need both coordinates, don't you?
Yeah.
And we only got one. You could fly to Mars and see what the high res images, if they've got any of that area, is. Central hub. Track down the final picture taken by Phobos before the shot out of orbits. Doesn't really say much, does it? I wonder if we can do a reverse image search on it. Crazy system. Come on. Where's it gone? Wonder if we can just right click. Oh, I don't think I've got it installed. I had an add-on called reverse image search, and you could just right click on it. So that's one of the add-ons I got missing. Oh well. Come back to it, see what we can find out about that one too. It's quite annoying though that we haven't really got a really good explanation for this one. I guess it could be malfunction somehow, but I don't see how though. But you do get this sort of thing happening though on the surface. You get these tubular shapes that are a rock. See that? These are just definitely rocks, you see. Where it sort of had a meteorite plow into the surface, melt, and go molten and stretch out.
Yeah,
you do get these tubular shapes, so I still think it's explainable and not. See here, this one looks like it's got some corruption happening here. That looks like some more Titan shadow. I know, looks like a moon in orbit's casting a shadow on the surface, is it? Is that what it's saying? Buggy head, you spend a lot of time researching this stuff. There's that blob again. Where's it gone? Shut up. Oh, there's that image again. What's it called? It's on a religious site. Genesis Revisited. Oh well. Oh, crazy stuff happening here. So, where did we get to? So that one we've debunked completely. This one we're still not 100% sure on. But this one was just a camera artifact for sure because it was on multiple images over various hours and days, right? So I think that was pretty much it, wasn't it? What else we got?
Yep. Excuse me.
There's another video I want to look at. Yep. So that's pretty much secure team. Strange you never brought up that cog one. That would have been a more interesting video.
Yeah.
To talk about, you know. So there's another thing. Let's see, just close that one down too. I posted it after this one here. Well, it was quite an interesting video. Well, not interesting, but I'll play it for you if I can find it. Come on, why is the images not coming up? No. Oh, there's that clicky sound again. That's what's his name? John. He's rubbing the mic on his face or something.
Yeah, it's me. It's me turning on the mute.
It should make a clicky sound like that though. Whereabouts is your mute? Is it on a cable further down? I've never heard mine make that sound. If I turn mine off and on, I'll just show you. I'll just turn it off and on. See if mine makes a click. Did you hear mine click? Did mine click?
Oh yeah.
It did, did it? I don't hear it. Is it?
Yeah.
Can you hear me still?
We do.
So yeah, you reckon it clicked? That's really weird, huh? Shouldn't make any click sounds.
Yeah, we hear you.
Well, that's what yours is doing then. That I was talking about. Ah, God. Okay, what's it not scrolling up? Okay, so looks like UFO Sightings Daily has put out this one on the moon. Voyager. Are they saying it's our spaceship on the moon? What? No. Looks like Voyager, but is it real? Get this ship and it will take humans across. So what's he saying here?
It picks up everybody.
Scott C. Warren really asked from Elon Musk about this hoax alien ship found on Waterman Crater. In this emanated gift, you can see that there is an alien ship comparing the Apollo images P blah 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 and P blah blah blah. It's going beep my computer when I'm trying to scroll up for some reason. I think it's got to be with that that stuff they use for handicap on the computer. I wonder if you can disable it. Anyway, can't find the link now. There was an image I posted here with the debunk of it. Let's see. Yeah, was it. Yeah, that's why I normally have a bookmark so it's easy to find. I'll just close down secure team there. But it was part of what's his name? Jason Gleaves. So we'll just go to his channel, find it directly again. Okay, let's have a look at the video and I'll see what you think of it. Now, he hasn't got a source to it, unfortunately. I'd rather go to the source video to have a look in better detail. So it's here, this one here. Oh no, this one here. captured descending. Oh, it might be both. What's this one? 2 days ago, 1 week ago. What was that one? I think it might be that one, is it? Let's have a look.
Yeah. What?
Probably won't play sound. Oh yeah, Melbourne, Australia. I think, did I look at this one before or just post about it? Let's see. Oh no, this is the one I want you to look. Okay, so what do you think this is coming down here? Going between the trees in the far distance. Here we go. This object here. Yeah, it's pretty small.
Let's go 11:30. Sunday night.
See how bad quality it is?
Good grief, yeah.
So what do you think that's coming down slowly like that? He reckons it's more for shape, but that's only because of the low res and of course a rolling shutter. Is it a drone or is it simply a bumblebee that's coming down? Bit hard to tell. It looks like it's a far away shot, you see. And all these stupid filters he's got on it's not really helping it. He's saying it's got windows. He reckons those are windows. But he's just cherry picked one frame from the whole video where it's distorting. Crazy guy. So could that be a drone? Didn't look like it was white in the original photograph video. Let's see if I can zoom into it again. Here we go. Let's do a zoom on it. So what is it? Is it a drone or is it simply a bumblebee coming down?
I mean, it could be just about anything. It's terrible photos.
Yeah.
Well, I don't think it could be anything. If we put it on slow motion. Half speed maybe. Try that and just carry on.
Well, no, I'm not saying it's an elephant or anything like that, Paul.
Well, it can't be anything, but is it? Can we see wings on it? Obviously, the segment doesn't last very long, does it? They're saying it's a UFO landing. Oh. Uh-huh. I think I could see some wing flap there. So if you look at the original video, I think it's a really, really far away shot. See if we can find it originally here. At the beginning here. So let's see. Okay, you can see, can you see it? It's going to come down here, I think. I don't think that's it. So still zooming in, you see. Okay. Can't see it anywhere still. How he zooms in, there it is there. See how small it is for the rest of the tree? I think it's a bumblebee. I don't think it's a drone even. The way it comes down though, it is very drone-like.
I can't tell what it is.
No, it could be a cardboard box somebody dropped out of a goddamn airplane.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, there's no real way to tell what the trajectory is or anything. Went through those damn eucalyptus trees. God, I hate those things. Definitely Australia.
Yeah. Now he's got some crazy filter on it, I think. It looks like it's really small and far away. Not a big UFO landing. There it is there, zoomed in. So if we zoom back out, again. Okay. Where's the beginning of that video? Go from there. We've got it on slow motion, so is it playing? Here it comes. Look how far, how he's zooming. So it's over here. Zooms right into here. There it is there. Now I've seen bumblebees do that outside my window here. But Australia do have some big bugs and all sorts of things. I've had cockroaches at least 2 inches long in Australia. Some big buggers over there. And dinner-sized plate spiders on the wall. So they do make them big over there. It could be one of those small drones, you know, and he might be just filming it from a distance, right, and zooming in on it. It might be one of those bug-type drones that you can buy now. So the problem is this guy never gives any source, and we got no year number. And he reckons it's 2009, so it could easily be one of those small drones that we're looking at. Bug drone. Not that type of drone, although it could be. It looks too big to be. And here's one. It could be something like this here, couldn't it? You know, it's even got a camera on it here. The rise of the insect-inspired drones. I don't think that's one you can buy though. So that's a dragonfly one. Okay. And now they got this one, microscopic robot fly.
Oh, that's kind of interesting.
Yeah.
Microscopic, finger size. So, and we got this one here, the hummingbird, nano hummingbird, big as your hand. So let's see, rise of insects. Let's have a look at this page anyway. It's quite interesting. This is the thing that we do research here and debunk live. We always come across interesting things that spin off. Dragonfly. I suppose it's called the dragonfly, is it? My eyes are a bit blurry now, I'm afraid. Here we go. Look at that tiny one. See if I can zoom in on it. That one almost looks like a little miniature helicopter though, doesn't it?
70 times more weight than all the human beings on Earth. Dragonflies. That is a wild statistic.
Who the hell came up with that number anyway?
I don't know. How many quintillion of them did it say there are?
Yeah, they actually counted them. That's pretty amazing.
Yeah, micro cameras. They didn't say too much on that webpage about it though. And let's have a look at the other one.
Yeah, 10 quintillion dragonflies, man.
What, in the world? What page are you looking at? Are you looking at my channel, or are you clicking doing your own search? So this is a wiki page on it. So they've got a wiki page on it now. So it could even be something like
That's
that.
what it said.
if you filmed that from a distance, right, that would look like it's coming downwards. So
Yeah,
let's
what
see
you
if
just showed. Yeah, the
what we
article you
could
just
do.
showed.
But I don't think you can buy them though. Here's another one. Is that a robot one? They get drones. Oh, right. So apparently now they can put a microchip in the head of a beetle, right? And you can actually control where it goes. That's what they're playing around with now. Putting little microchips in there for mind control. See that? It's got a chip on it with an antenna. And you can make this thing fly around and turn left and right. You can put a little camera on the front here too. But that's like one of these big insects that you get in South America and also Australia. You get these crazy size insects, so as big as your hand. So it could easily be something like that, you see, that he's filming DARPA. Forget drones, remote controlled insects. Let's see, Predator. What's it saying here? Back in 2006, this one. So it's before that video was recorded anyway. So here they're a cockroach, is it? What's that say? Surgery. How to cut open a insect's head. That one's gone. So that looks like it might be copyrighted, so I've got to be careful. Why is it not shutting down? Okay, let's keep on going. So here's some other ones. So it could even be just a simple one like this one here. Shot from a long distance away. It kind of looks like that long skinny shaped thing, body on it. And the two black bits could be like the black black eyes they have on some of these ones. See, that looks like it's got eyes. But because he put it through filters, right, so we're not sure what the colors were. Now here's one that's got two eyes. See that? So could he have been filming that on an angle? Let's have a look again. Where's it gone? But yeah, I posted a comment, and guess what? He's deleted it. My comment has gone. See that? And also the other guy that said it was a drone has also been deleted. So you know, always a hoaxer deletes comments, suggestions. What's interesting though, it says 3 comments, but there's no 3 comments there. See that? 3 comments. So he's obviously hidden the guy's comment and my comment as well. This guy is this guy wrote a book, right? And he went on Marcus Willis' show and he didn't know what he was talking about. So Martin Willis was asking him all technical things to do with cameras, and the guy didn't even know what rolling shutter was. So
yeah, none of these guys are very fond of scrutiny.
So is that one of these small drones that he's just flying around filming it? To me, though, it looks like it had some wings then. I saw some wings go up then. Now it's got really grainy. This is like a blobby mess. Yeah. Oh, we're coming up to 3 hours already. Well, I think the string's going all right. Whether it's going to encode all right is another thing.
Hard to say on this one. I don't know, man. I mean, could be a drone, could be a big ass bug.
See,
Who
there's the
knows?
two eye things that we're looking at there, and I was just comparing it to this one here with the two black eyes. Maybe not this one, but maybe something similar. Like this one's got rounded eyes up here. See this one? Sort of has like rounded eyes. But he's just put it through filter here. So he's maybe reversed the colors. Because it was black in the video, wasn't it? And now it's white with black eyes. Because I didn't see that in the image. He's just trying to make it out to be a UFO, you see? See, look, it's black in the original footage, right? So in the end, he switched it around. So can you see black eyes there? No. Yeah, it's a bit hard to say, but I wouldn't say it was alien technology, would you? I think it's just a very small object, because you can see how he zoomed in on it and why it's pixelated. But anyway, I thought I'd show you that one. And the little shitheads deleted my comment.
Definitely not.
Yeah. Okay, and what else has he put up since? Let's have a look at his other stupid video, I guess. Unless it's the same one. Strange shaped UFO. So let's have a look at that one. I suppose it's on slow motion. This one in Brazil, that seems to ring a bell, John. I think we've done this one before. 2018. I think it's going slow. Half the speed. That's all right, we'll watch it slow. Okay. Sunny day. I think we thought this one might be a parachute or a fishing kite. I think this was the one I remember. You can't even see it until they zoom in on it. It's like a few pixels somewhere on the screen. I think it's in the middle somewhere. Can you see it yet? We're zooming in now, I think. Here we go. Can't see it. Can't see it. Here it comes. Still can't see it. Can't see it. Can't see it. Can you guys see it? Here it comes. Little whispery dots here, I think. Here it comes. Yeah. There's a bug going past. Here it is. Getting a few dots of it now. He's really zooming in now. Must be optical zoom by the looks of it. Here it comes. So what is it? A rubbish bag? Surf kite? Parachute?
That could be a garbage bag, right?
You're very quiet, John. I can't quite hear you.
Whoa.
Hello?
Oh. Hello. Now you can hear me.
Yeah. Well, sort of. I think I lowered my volume. Yeah, that's better. I think I might have lowered my volume by mistake, actually. Normally comes up in the taskbar here.
Yes, I muted my mic because I was eating a lovely fresh donut. It was amazing.
Right. So what's that look like? Looks like it's got one,
really
two,
good.
Morning donuts.
2, 3.
So are you getting, John, do you have any, are you getting any audio feedback still? I mean.
No. No, but Paul's been having trouble with that, with the Minicam and the volume.
No, I think what you got YouTube unmuted, haven't you? Is that the feedback you're talking about?
Are you getting an echo, Todd?
I can't hear him.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, I guess. I have a delay, but I'm hearing you like 3 times.
And it's through your headphones?
Yeah, through my headphones. I'm still.
Are you playing the YouTube
Next time
at
I
the
try
same
this,
time?
I'll try to. I'll experiment
Have
a
you
little
muted
more.
the YouTube, Todd? You listen. You only listen to Discord, but mute YouTube, because YouTube's 30 seconds behind. So that's why you get the delay echo of your. If you hear yourself talking, you got YouTube playing. I mean, you got the unmuted.
Yeah, well, I'm just not exactly sure how to do that, bud.
You click on the speaker icon.
That's which.
Down here.
Yeah, on the bottom of the video, just click on the speaker icon.
Just make sure it's got a cross like
channel.
I've got across here, so you don't get the echo. You listen to on Discord through me, but this is 30 seconds behind, so you mute the sound because it gets annoying because you hear yourself talk otherwise.
Yeah, well,
you got a cross through the speaker.
Yeah.
So that's unmuted, and that's muted. Anyway, what do you think of this one? Not a UFO, obviously. Looks almost like a parachute, but
Yeah, see, I don't have the same icons showing there.
Are you watching on an Android or a tablet or something?
Yeah, it's on an Android tablet.
Oh, okay. You don't have the. Well, you should have the chance to mute it, but
no.
I
But
don't
what
know,
browser are you
limited app.
using? What browser are you using? On Android, you're using a browser. Are you using Google Chrome? Todd?
It would have to get to YouTube. You have to go through the Google icon. So it probably does open in Chrome.
So that looks like some sort of plastic reflector.
You know, I don't think that's the browser I have on right now.
You know, I think that's just a fishing kite. Someone's towing that behind a boat out to sea. That's why he zoomed right in on it. Brazil, wasn't it? Somewhere in Brazil. I reckon that's one of those fishing kites they're towing behind a speedboat. Well, trawler of some sort, and it's got the fishing line that comes down. But it does look like it's too high up, though. Oh, what's this here? Is that the sea? Is he filming over the sea there? And that's the sky? Looks like 2 shades of colour there.
I don't know.
Looks like the sea line here. So that's got to be one of those fishing kites being towed behind a boat. And we need to go back again and have a watch. So where are we looking here? Original source. Seems to be going up though. Right, it's this logo he's got here. Different colour, you see. We thought it was the edge of the sea. It's actually part of his logo. So it's up here somewhere. Is it too high up to be a fishing kite? I think it might be. Could be a fishing kite that snapped and got away, of course, and it's flying up with the air currents. But anyway, that's another silly one. Clearly not a critter. And this guy's meant to be an expert. So, yeah. What was the other one? The other one is something that UFOproof put up. And again, I got no source link to it. And I just want to show you that one. See what you think about it. I have some theories. How come he didn't come up in the search? Why Fox News coming up for UFOproof? You know, History Channel. This is the problem with Google. It's putting all these.
Oh my God!
5 years old, 9 years old. I bet if I type in UFO, it'll bring up no new videos. Certainly not ones I'm doing.
Right.
UFO. Let's see what comes up. History Channel, Fox News, 6 days ago, 1 year ago, 8 months ago. I don't know what that's. Sony Pictures. What's that one? 2 years ago. Debunked as well. That's that Chilean one, which turned out to be a passenger jet. 1 year ago. So where's all the
oddly
new...
enough, Tyler was warning this was happening. Their new algorithm is trying to eliminate all of the more interesting channels in favor of just mainstream stuff.
Yep,
They're
is.
killing us.
Yep.
They're killing us slowly but surely.
10 years ago, look. Now, where's that 10-year one? 10-year here, look.
Oh, come on.
Nat Geo graphic, 10 years old. Ridiculous.
There we go.
So there's no new footage there. There was one, I think. Let's see. There was one 6 days ago. One. And that's History Channel. 1 years ago, months ago. 3 years ago, and it's not even UFO related, I don't think, that one. What's this one here? Doesn't even anything look like UFOs. 9 months ago. 6 years ago. Only one 6 days ago, and it's only because it's on TV. People come to YouTube to find YouTube stuff, right? 7 hours ago. Here you go. 7 hours ago, right at the bottom of the list. Let's see. I've lost it now. 3 years ago. What's this ridiculous? Is that your cat making that noise? Where did that 7 hours ago one disappear? I thought I saw it. Maybe I misread it. Maybe it was 7 months ago. 1 year ago.
That's my dog, by the way. My little chihuahua.
All right, that's the Bigfoot hunting one. I made this video. I'm not sure if you've watched it or not, John. The Bigfoot vocals video that I made.
Yeah.
And his dog was on his lap, and his dog got them all right, apparently. His dog only woofed at the Bigfoot ones. So I told him to take it to Bigfoot hunting. He might be able to detect Bigfoots. Joe Rogan, 5 years ago. Okay, that's just ridiculous. I bet I'm down on page 50 or something, you know.
That's true.
Let's see. Let's type in one of my names of the videos that we know for sure. Secureteam. Oh no, we'll just type in leaker video or something. UFO leaker. See what comes up. Oh, we got sidetracked, by the way. 4 years ago. What's that? History Channel or something? Oh, CNN. 9 years ago. 11 months ago. 9 months ago. It looks like we got Vern Vision on the side, except for his font's so small. Thanks for the movie. Okay. Hey Paul and John, how's it going? Yeah, it's going good. We're testing out the new system. Yeah. So where's my video about leakers? Oh, here it goes. It's down here. Secureteam faked UFO leaker interviews. So how far down was that one? So it's not too bad. I'm on the first page. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Secureteam beats me here. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I'm 15 down the page. Well, at least it's not. They were saying that you type in UFO and no UFO stuff come up at all. Last week, I think it was. Clearly, that's not the case, though. So yeah, what's this UFO proof video? He hasn't given us an actual link to the video I want to look at. There we go. Yeah, it's funny how it comes up with UFO prod, prod. Go here, and we'll find that video if it's here. Is it loading still? Yep. 9 hours ago, 11 hours ago. That wasn't it. Why is he talking to his hand? That guy's really lost it. Puppet. Okay, here it is here. This one here. This one, you have a look at this one. Not too sure where he's got the thing from, but you can see here it looks like it's totally grainy footage. I don't think he's put anything there, same as entertainment so far. Just about music and nothing about the video that he's got it from. So where did he steal it from? I don't know, but we'll just play it. Got him muted, haven't I? Just make sure. Yeah, I think it's muted. Not hearing anything anyway. Yeah, muted. So can you see any UFOs, guys? A couple of white specks of light over here, apparently. You can just see it in the middle there. I'll just do a zoom in. Oh, he's really done a zoom in. See these lights here? Saying they're UFOs. That close to the sea level.
Those are ships in a shipping lane.
No. I have two theories of what it could be.
What the hell?
But I don't think they're UFOs. See, that one's gone up. That one's gone upwards a wee bit, but I think it might be an optical illusion. You know how sometimes you get the ships that seem to be floating above the water. See, these lights are not actually going below sea level. So could they be actually on the sea, and it's just they look higher up? Optical illusion, mirage. I'll go over it in a minute, but that's one of my theories. But it's so poor quality. And the reason why I think it could be CGI is that they look sharper than the actual rest of the image. The dots.
That's correct. They really do, actually.
So,
that's a bad image.
Yeah. So,
all the way around.
I'm just seeing if it goes out of focus. The dots should go out of focus. So that one's sort of going out of focus now. I think I've got it on slow motion at the moment. But the thing is, if they were UFOs, wouldn't you expect them to shoot straight upwards and keep going upwards, you know? And then or go below the horizon? Come towards us, like it should go on the dark bit. If it was a UFO flying towards us, it should actually go across the dark bit. Is it going out of focus? I don't think so. Camera looks like it's going out of focus, but the objects are not, aren't they? What's Vern think? I can't quite see your comments at the moment though. CGI, real UFOs or something on the water, and they look higher up because of the what we call the mirage effect. So this one's going up now.
Yep. Yeah, that's what Vern was just saying. There's also the mirage effect. So
we've seen it before because I've sort of debunked it before. So yeah, I can't actually see your comments because the font's smaller. But yeah, the reflection of light on water coupled with moisture, yep, could reflect light inwards, but it might be one object. Possible. But here we go. We got something that it looks like it's out of focus here, doesn't it? And yet these objects look more in focus. Still could be CGI though. So yeah. So if we type in Google search again, forget about that one. So we want the ship mirage. You'll see what I mean. They can be quite high above the water line. Ship mirage. You have to have the right weather conditions and the sun, of course, for it to happen. But that looks like it was recorded on a really poor quality camera. We'll see what we get with that one. Oh, someone dropped off. Who's dropped off? Todd gone, was he?
Yeah.
Todd's dropped off. Probably too late.
He has.
Well,
it is 4 a.m.
Yeah. So what time would it be there? 5. Okay, so we're getting some mirages. So let's have a look. Are these pictures? Let's see. Here's a good one here. I'll just zoom on that one. See how high above the water that is? See, there's it looks exactly like that video. You see what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And it only went that high too. But here, obviously, it's on the sea here, right? So you just can't see it. So it's sort of blended in with the sky. What else we got here? Any other ones? Look at this one. A sailboat. Looks like it's hovering above the waterline.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, here it is. Closer image. Look. That's a UFO, man. No boat can do that. Lift off the water like that.
It's actually pretty cool.
Yeah, it looks pretty cool, eh? Yep. Look at this one, the battleship. Oop. Just a mirage. What else we got? Any other ones? There we go. We've got a lighthouse that looks like it's hovering above the water. There's got to be an alien cigar UFO, I think. Yeah, right. UFOproof. Look at this one. Way up. That one's a really good one. That's got to be fake, isn't it? Could it be a mirage? Surely that's got to be fake. That one.
I was just saying that looks like it's been photoshopped in.
It kind of has a square bottom here, but maybe not. Let's have a look.
Mm-hmm.
We need what's his name? The expert that's good at that sort of thing. Mr. Delusion, or whatever his name is. Captain Delusion. At a golf tournament. So they reckon it's a real picture. So it's obviously from a TV coverage. There we go. So it's actually a real video. So that's actually true. Looks like it's through a window there, though. Is it? So how's that one happening? There you go. Talking about the angle, how it works here. typical flying ship, actual ship. Light bends due to the difference in air density. So if that's a camera, right, and we're looking at little jet skis on the water that have got maybe white lights on, or maybe they're just white jet skis that are really reflective of the sunlight. You could easily see how they would be flying above the waterline. That's what I think it is. But the possibility, that's CGI, of course. It never goes above that height, though. And it looks identical to that ship that we saw earlier, not this one, but the other one. There we go. So
yeah,
obviously,
I still think it's
yeah, it's
shipping lane.
Yeah, it's definitely off TV. See, and that one looks like it's a UFO ship. That's a UFO cloaking as a ship. BS, it's not. So let's just play that again. And you can see it looks to me like jet skis because one of them goes really fast.
Yeah, I saw that.
Let's go back a bit. I wish I had the original footage though. Let's see, go here. Okay, let's have a look. I just think it's Mirage now. See, that one disappears below the sea line. See that there? Obviously, it was driving further away from us. The boat was on the water and drove away. Could it be sailboats? I don't think so, because that moves too quick. Oh, we're insane a lot on the side. Are we catching up with what it's saying? We'll go over the comments in a minute. Sorry. We just want to see this fast moving thing. Those jet ski boats, though, they can move quite fast. You know, it's like that hoverboard one we watched a couple weeks ago. And you could see how fast that was moving. So it could even be one of those, and maybe someone's practicing with one of those out to sea there. Maybe even the guy doing the video. Here we go. Is it? You keep zooming in now. I'm not sure if UFOproof's doing that or if it's actually on the video, unfortunately. Yeah, I was just trying. It must be coming up though. Whereabouts was it? But you have to wonder. Here we go. Looks like a speedboat coming to join the others, you know, because don't they use the speedboats for towing surface out to the breakaway waves? Then they just drive them into the breakaways and get them up to speed, and then they serve along. So that looks to me like a speedboat or a jet ski. And these guys are just sitting on top of the water here, waiting for the surfer. They're just beyond the breakwaters, aren't they? So, yeah. Yeah, I thought I'd show you that one anyway. I thought it was quite interesting. Then it comes back, does it? No. So that one's pretty wicked. Let's see what else we can get here while we're looking. That one here looks, the sailboat is a pretty good one. But I think I might wrap it up now. It must be getting late for you guys, so it's a good test stream for the new setup anyway. I think it's gone all right. I think the quality's better, you said. We should be on 1080p now, so instead of 720, so should make it better with the fonts. Let's see. Where do we begin? Vin. You like to talk a bit. Let's see. Upon you like ghost lights. It's spooky actually out at sea. Yeah, there's plenty of weird things going on from the reflections come off the swells. Yeah, that's true. The ocean is probably the most difficult thing to tell what you are looking at. Yeah, that's right, because it bends the light so crazy. We had a boat, a jet boat, and we had a outboard motorboat over the years, and things on the water do look crazy. Mistake stuff, ships, mind you, large. Yeah, but you'd expect a truther channel, wouldn't you, such as UFOproof, to be able to know the difference between a mirage with boats zooming along on the water, because those jet skis can go quite fast, and he's saying it was too fast for to be boats. What else did you say? What's this one here? That one looks quite interesting. Oh look, iceberg hovering above the sky. A UFO disguised as an iceberg. Oh, look at this one. That's pretty cool too. I think I've seen that on UFOproof. Not UFOproof, UFO Planet.
Yeah, it's a shipping lane.
Yep, it is.
Those are all tankers.
Yeah. There's another one. Looks like it's hovering above the sea. Quite a few pictures of them, aren't there? That one's pretty cool though, the sailboat. You'd swear it was photoshopped.
Yeah, it is actually.
Yeah, you thought it was photoshopped, but you can see how the bending of the light around the sea can be so confusing. Now, Columbus talked about UFOs too. So if you did a search on Columbus, right, talked about USOs with lights under the sea that sort of lifted up. Now, I think they might have been UFOs. The early settlers may have been the first ones to see UFOs. And of course, that's not on the side where there's meant to be underground tunnels, right? So, but if you type in Columbus, I think it is. I forgot about my keys are being out of alignment here. Go away. Columbus. How do you even spell his name, I suppose? Alignment. You have to look. Columbus. How do you spell his name?
It's you.
Yeah, I think my eyes have had it. Not been too good today, but I have been using them quite a lot recently. Yeah, I think I've lost the M. Where's my cursor gone? Right.
Yeah, I'm kind of forcing mine to stay open right now.
Yeah, we'll just finish off on Columbus.
Okay.
Made 4 trips across the Atlantic, did he? 1492 to 1502. Where's the UFO story though? Maybe I need to type in UFO or USO. 1492 light sighting. I think they drew a picture of it, didn't they? Oh, let's scale it up a bit. Let's see. Have we got a picture? No picture. I've seen a picture of a painting or a drawing they did. I'm not sure if it was from them or someone actually made it from the information or not. Was the sighting of unknown light during the first voyage of Christopher Columbus in October 11, 1492. Members of the Santa Maria Pinta and possibly Nina shortly before the landing on what's that word? This island in the Bahamas. Okay, the light was reported in Columbus Journal Right, the light of the Admiral. But could that have been a UFO, or could it have been natural still? Don't think I've ever heard of earthquake lights coming out of the sea, though. You know, because we know earthquake lights is like a mystery, and the Martha lights was another one, isn't it? So,
Correct.
could it have been ball lightning? I don't think so. Coming out the sea.
No.
But why would UFOs just be pure light and not a solid craft? You know, that's another mystery. Unless they're sort of transforming to go into a dimension, tune into pure energy, then you can move anywhere you want to, I suppose, because you ain't moving through solid. You can move through solid matter, right? So still lots to figure out. Where's alien scientists when you need them?
Exactly.
Yeah, he should have come on my live stream. My live stream's working. Anyway, I thought there was going to be some images here. Let's go back and type images, and then I'll wrap up for the night and leave it at that. Yeah, so we still got to look at that those couple of Mars images if we ever get time to research it. It looks like I still got some setup things to do on here still. Looks like we're not getting any old pictures, eh? I've seen an old picture of it somewhere. It's not coming up. What's that one there? UFO sightings. Looks like it's been making a wave behind it here. That looks like the flyboard. Couldn't get it out my mouth. Oh well, can't find it. So if you can find some paintings of it, let me know. I know I've seen it, but it's not coming up. Cool. So I'll see how the end credits go. We'll just finish reading the comments just to make sure. 3.5 hours is long enough for a stream, I think. Read to watch. Okay, we'll go for a ride to see if my stomach gets settled. What's wrong with your stomach? Run alive. Ryan's gonna run alive. I'll probably have to go sleep. Shut down. Actually, I got a load of TV shows to catch up on too, actually. Do you do live UFO investigation still? I thought you were stopping that. Let's see. Flat Earth. What's this flat Earth I just read? Whereabouts did I see that message that scrolled? Was it Vern
I
saying
made
that?
it go away. That was flatfish.
Oh, flatfish. Deleted.
Yep, I made flatfish go away. Banned from the channel. Bye-bye.
Okay.
Big time troll. Big time troll.
I didn't see any messages there. UFO Paradigm Portable. I didn't see this guy come on. Is he only just connected or something? Or is he gone? Yeah, 3 minutes ago. Is he still on? I should say tell him to join the Discord channel. Yeah, so if you're not a member of our Discord, oh, here we go. Flat Earth Troll. The chat was just getting interesting, and now you're going to quit. Yep, I'm sorry. You can only do so many hours. This was like a test stream on a new setup anyway. But we'll be on a live again. What is it? Wednesday my time and Tuesday America, and it'll be. What time are we doing it Wednesdays now? 3 p.m. my time. What's that in America? 6 p.m.
3 p.m. 6 p.m.
Yeah, I think it's 6 p.m. or something like that. So 6 p.m. onwards on your Tuesday, if you're in California side of the strip. What do you call that one? West Coast. So yeah, I'm getting used to the terminology there for America. But yeah, I'm not sure why it's not going down here. Why is it not going down? No one will come to your live then. I think you just need better gear, you know. It always comes down to better gear, isn't it? You need to be able to zoom in what you're seeing. And of course, your eyes see it better than what cameras can as well, especially at night time. Need one of those new Starlight cameras with 30 times zoom on them. I think that's probably my next one, to get one of them and have a play around with it. That would be quite fun, even if it's going to cost $200. We can still use it as a home security camera, so no loss really, is it? So yeah, but time I save up for it though, it'll probably be cheaper. So hopefully, what's happened here? Come on, get out of it.
You can replace that Chinese camera that you got on your front patio or front porch.
Well, I actually can show you, and they're not very good. I got normal phone cameras. I'll bring it up. I used to have another phone camera, but it's got cooked in the sun. You know how hot it gets here. It was in the window, and basically the back cover melted, and the battery expanded to double the size. It was almost a fire risk.
Whoops.
Yeah,
that's
so
a fire risk.
So I'm using this iSpy that connects to all my IP cameras, and it does a bit better job than Minicam does. That one was one of the phones. Was not scrolling down. So here's all the cameras. So that's the door camera looking through glass, and that's what happens when you film through glass at night time. The IR light reflects back of any imperfections like grit on the window. UFOs, man, UFOs all outside my front door there. No. And that's the outside camera, which looks pretty good. And look, we got some. Did you see that? Can you see the fog?
Yeah.
See that?
Oh, is that fog?
That's fog. Little fine water droplets in the air.
Yeah,
So this is. Sometimes you get a spider that drips down, and sometimes you get a moth. But yeah, a lot of people say these are UFOs or ghost spirits outside. So it just shows how reflective the heat, IR light off the water droplet is, like a little mirror. Goes back at the camera. I'm not sure if you're seeing it properly as I am, but I'll zoom in a bit more.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, it's actually very clear.
And that camera's been outside now for 3 or 4 years, and it's not had a problem. And it's been in all the crazy heat, and it's been in the extreme cold of the snow that we had once. And yeah, it just keeps on going. It only cost me $60. Good little camera. It's not even HD. It's just standard 800 by 600, I think. And the other one, let's see. I don't know if it's still going. I'm trying to get out soon because it slows it down. But okay, we need to scroll down. Let's see. That one there. Let's look. Is the phone camera? Looks like it's too long though. It looks better in daytime, of course. So it looks through the window as well. This is just using an old smartphone, and that's just the street lamp here. So poor going through the window, and it's got no infrared, obviously. So it's looking at normal light. So yeah, I need to get another camera set up, and maybe can even control it by this software, which will be quite good. So I think you can control it. Probably need to get an update version of it too. Let's see. You can do all sorts of things with it if you set it up. Move it around. Anyway, pretty cool. So that's where we're going to go in future. We're going to get outside camera so we can actually watch planes coming in. I saw a really good one the other night.
That'd be kind of cool.
It had Must have had like 6 white lights underneath it. You could hear the jet engines. You could see it was a plane coming towards me, but it had these 6 bright white lights. I think they're using new LED lamps underneath, and you could see either wing, and it looked like a flying wing. Like people talk about these flying wings, but if you saw that high enough up and you're right underneath it, I just hope to get a camera to be able to show you what I was seeing, so you can see how you could be mistaken for flying.
It was probably an Airbus A380.
Yeah, but they keep changing the lights on it, and this one had a green and then red ones, and you couldn't see it until it got close enough. But once it flew right over top of me, it looked like a flying wing that you see on these UFO reports, where people see like these 6 lights either side on a triangle shape. Pretty amazing. But yeah, that's the sort of thing I want to show people next. Anyway, we'll try to shut down secrets, and thanks for liking and sharing, and by all means join the Discord if you're not a hoaxer or crazy person, as you won't last long in the room or on our channel. But if you've seen UFOs and got video footage that you'd like us to have a look at and analyze, that's me in the corner there. I've got a light above that's in the way, but that's so I can see the keyboard when I'm doing. Yeah, it's been a fun night, I think, and we sort of stumbled around a wee bit there. So let's see how it switches over now. And we've got static coming up, which it didn't used to do that. It's only done it on this system for some reason.
Oh wow, yeah, it's rolling like a little black and white TV.
Yeah, it looks like TV, doesn't it? I think it's playing. It's got the pause button.
That's right.
I think it's meant to play that for 3 seconds, but it seems longer. I think it's lost my settings that I had. I'm gonna have to check all that out again sometime. That's just crazy. And then it should go to my normal close down. That should be like 3 seconds. Have we got music playing? Can't hear it. You'll hear echo because I got it going through. It's saying we lost Todd there. I don't know if he got disconnected or he got too tired.
He dropped off right at 4 o'clock.
We got someone else on the side chat now.
Oops. Rapid speaking 8.
What's it saying? Good night. Okay.
Good night, Paul. Pleasant dreams.
Good night. The sound cut out.